Why am I invisible? Oh my god, what's happening? No! What's happening? Oh my god. What's happening? I don't understand what's going on. God dang it. Hello, live stream. I'm having some camera and some I'm having some focus sometime today. For the love of God. I cannot see anything on my camera. I know y'all can see me, but my camera's messed up. Okay. We're looking at Ed Mylett today. I'm still in pain, so I have no idea what is going on with my shit. I'm gonna make myself. Maybe it needs more light. Maybe it needs more light. Why am I? Why? That's okay. Okay. Hello, live chat. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm going to play the, oh my God. I'm going to play the intro. Rivka and Rivka's mom, hello. My cord is broken, so I can kind of hear myself. I have to get another one because me and my dad are streaming together. Not today, but eventually. I don't know what's going on. It's okay. Technical difficulties. Welcome back. Hello, hello. It's 11 p.m., so I'll probably fall asleep with this live. Violetta, I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep. Night sleep? Is it night sleep or night sleep? I don't know. I'm going to play the disclaimer. I'll BRB. Oh, wait. You should stick around because Ed Mylett charges $30,000 for his coaching hours and seems to be involved in a twisty history with World Financial Group. I don't know what we're going to find, but we're going to snoop together. I will say, number one, ladies on Lions, I hope that you feel better soon. I'm sorry you've had a rough couple days. And yes, it was very Beetlejuice meets Home Alone. The title of it on Epidemic Sound is it's Killer Clown. It's not, I mean, I just got it because I was like, does this remind me of Ed Mylett? Yes, it does. So I know it wasn't an interesting intro, but y'all already know who Ed is. I'm guessing if you watched any amount of Jessie Lee Ward content because she's besties with him now. You know, if I had to pick, oh, this is so mean. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, DC. How's everyone doing? I wasn't gonna stream. I was like, and then I was like, no. So I literally laid down. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow to get maybe some antibiotics for this. So, but I was laying down. I'm like, should I keep resting? I've almost made all of my sleeve for both sides of my sweater. And yes, YouTube took down my last stream. Champy, I have it right here for you. Where are you? There it is. Come here. I've got a pretzel for you. So I was like discouraged, but then my sleeve turned out awesome. And I attached the cuff to it. Then my mom tried it on. Oh, it's been going great. Hello, Sam. Hello, Igor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You popcorn. I want a good snack. Just saying hi. I'll catch the replay. Dog is chasing squirrels. Listen, was it yesterday when we saw a herd of squirrels? Yes, it was. There was 10 of them running in a herd on the side. I'm streaming in my dad's office. He has let me take it over to be able to stream in since I'm living with them right now. And he and I were streaming, obviously, yesterday together in the members only. And then afterwards, there's just a herd of squirrels. What's a group of squirrels called? Craft stream. Oh, because we were watching a one of those bomb parties, and she had music playing in the background, and I got like 50 copyright complaints. Not 50. There was like 25. Curses, YouTube. Yes. A herd. Hello, Perry. Okay. Here's what we're going to read. We're going to read this in Baby Snark, and I'm going to get us on the correct... I'm going to go to the reaction stream. Where's our chat? Chat, where are you? Here, I'll find it. Oh, this is the wrong one. Refresh. Oh, my God. Am I orange? You know why I'm orange? Because I did this and this. Ugh. I'm pasty again. Start. Go. On. Save. Okay. Chat. I'm in top chat purgatory. If you're in top chat purgatory, escape now. Pop out chat. Also, Rivka's mom, since you're watching, I'm going to try to do my best to not have too many cursey words, although I already know I said a bad word already. So, welcome. Oh, we need to change this. We don't do this color right now. Oh, dadgummit. This is from the orange PowerPoint we were looking at. Holy moly. Come on, can you get bigger? Why can I only go sideways? YouTube, what are you doing? Oh, dear God. Ah! Oh, my God. Welcome. I was going to say what Ava says. Welcome to another... I know, but then we can't say that right now because... Oh, close! I'm sorry. Welcome to my stream where we have technical difficulties. Wait. Can y'all hear a buzzing in the background? Am I going to be a floating head? Maybe. Edit. Primary. Google. Live streaming. Do I want to do World Financial Group? No. I want to do this one. And then I want to go over here. There we go. There we go. So close. You're so close. Rough landing, but we got here. Okay, now I gotta unlock this. Delete. That's that one. We need to change this color immediately. We're not doing orange until... Listen, birthday month's coming up. Then October. Then November. Then December. Oh, I'm so excited. Number 1, my sweater should be done by then. Number 2... I'm just excited. Well, I mean, not that like I'm going to do anything, but I'm going to, what am I doing? I'm having a crisis of graphic, it's the orange that's throwing me off. We're going to read this in Baby Snark voice, then we'll be working on our life. I want purple. There we go. Our brand color, it's not exactly our brand color. I'm scared to even... Oh, it's fine. I'm a little disjointed because I'm on my head. Have you ever, felt like your head was going to explode? That's how my head feels. I don't understand. It's a big white box. Oops. Liar counter. Oh, you know what we should do? We should just make it this big. I won't be a borrower today. Are we centered? Do we like this? We don't like it. I know we don't like it. You know why we don't like it? Because I know y'all have greater design sense than I do. We want it down here. We want it bigger. We want it bigger and better. Dear God. Move. Okay, I'm going to talk to y'all in a second. I missed y'all. It's been 18 hours. Oh my God. Did y'all see Clown Town and... Jessica's and Karina's stream last night? I always hear buzzing. Oh. Hello, Michelle. Ah. November is Thanksgiving and my birthday. Oh, hell yes. Julie. You have Oh, I hate congestion like that. Me too. Oh no, there's white noise. God damn it. It's my freaking cord. Hello? Hello? It's my cord. I have no idea what's going on unless it's this cord. Hello? God. Okay, if y'all can just bear with me. It's as good as I can make it. I'm sorry. Shoot. Is it this? Hello? Hold on. Oh shit. Rivka's mom, I'm failing. I cannot hear anything. Can you hear me now? Okay. I'll just listen to it myself. Oh. If you're listening on an iPhone speaker or an Android speaker, it doesn't sound like anything to you. It's just me listening to my broken cord. You know how much these cords cost? Too much. How many have I ruined? 3. Damn it. Okay, here's our dude. Here's our buddy. Here is our pal, Ed Mylett. Look at this. No name calling.
But here we are. Baby Snark is ready. If you haven't licked the stream, lick it. Lick the stream. Oh, LA style. Ooh. 2 years ago, Ed Mylett max out your life with purpose, passion, and power. Hello, Katrina. Oh my God, Baby Snark's gonna be rough. Baby Snark's gonna be rough. Because this is gonna sound like a super chipmunk when you get to this part. Oh my God. Oops. Oh no. God dang it. There we go. Lock. Ed Mylett is a man with a heart for the people. The presence of I forgot to read who wrote this. Exclusive interview, the most influential issue by LA Style magazine, which means an intern wrote this. Just kidding. That's Ed. That's our buddy. That's $30,000 an hour. Okay. That's probably why he can't afford his, cars, you know? Yes, maybe so. Curses to the chords. Hello, grateful mama. There we go. Ed Mylett is a man with a heart for the people, the presence of a king, and the aura of a lion. An intern wrote this. I will bet small amounts of doll hairs on it. Make sure to drink your drinks and take your medicine, okay? Ranked amongst one of the most influential and wealthiest entrepreneurs in America, he is a powerhouse in the personal development industry. Chelsea, hello! Did he pay for this? I mean, maybe. We don't know though. As a highly sought-after peak performance coach, public speaker, and best-selling author, his life principles have helped transform the lives of millions worldwide. He is the author of hashtag max out your life, strategies for becoming an elite performer, end quote. An easy-to-read yet powerful solution-oriented book with tools on how to build self-confidence and succeed in both your personal and business life. That is a very long sentence. Through his podcast, quote, The Ed Mylett Show, end quote, he interviews inspiring trailblazers across various industries, featured guests including Dean Graziosi, Mel Robbins, and Tim Grover. Why wasn't Jessie Lee Ward listed on this? Oh, she wasn't a guest yet. In 2018, he co-founded Arete Syndicate with Andy Frisella. God damn it. Oh, sorry, Rivka's mom. To help entrepreneurs scale and tap into their greatness through this private, members-only community, and he paid for this shit. He paid for this. He paid for this. Hello, Aaron. Let me go let my dog out really quickly. I will be back. BRB. Oh, God. I'm back. If y'all don't know who Andy Frisella is, go look at Jessica Hickson or Savannah Marie. First Form, 75 Hard. Have you heard of those? That's him. This dude, Andy Frisella. To help entrepreneurs scale and tap into their greatness. Through the private members-only community and group coaching platform, Mylett and Frisella equip business leaders with the knowledge to dominate in their respective industries. The name refers to, oh God, I'm going to butcher this, Arete? Can someone help me? The ancient Greek word for excellence, which originally referred to warlike valor on the battlefield, but eventually evolved this. Sorry. I just need to move this over. Can you imagine how difficult with my reading situation was as a child? If it's not pretty, I probably don't want to read it, and I'm off-centered. I'm still off-centered. What the hell? Oh my God, it's not gonna work. There's never-ending white screen. Oh, that's because I keep duplicating. Forget it. I'm done streaming. God damn it. No. What is happening? I'm not going to do the whole thing in Baby Snark. Exit. Welcome to my streaming situation where I screw up many things. We're professionals here. Why is this? God damn it. Can this be even? Can this be even? Okay, that's as good as I can do it. Why is this off-centered? Oh my God. My thumbs downer! Yes!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What's up?
Listen. I know. Hello! Beauty school dropout. What's up? This is my straw lid. No, my cloud is somewhere else. Okay. Sorry. Well, I'll keep reading a Baby Snark. We forgot to play our kazoo. We're not in a good mood. Okay. Am I too loud? I don't even know if I'm too loud. Where's our kazoo? No, I love these. Okay, we're back. Okay. I'm exhausting myself. Hello, you don't need to go back. I've been running my mouth. We're looking at Andy Frisella. No, I'm sorry. Ed Mylett. And we ran into Andy Frisella. Could throw a rock and hit them both. I already played it, Shadow. I already played it earlier on in the stream. Yep, I'm good to go. Thanks for the reminder, though. Didn't I play it already? Can someone? I'm pretty sure I played it. I think I already played it. I'm 93.5% sure I already played it. I didn't get much sleep last night, so my brain is caffeinated right now. And also feeling like my head's gonna explode, but I'm pretty sure I played it. Excellent. Okay. Oh, we're not back.
We're back now. Hell yeah. Okay. Group coaching, blah, blah, blah. Excellent, which originally referred to warlike valor on the battlefield, but eventually evolved to refer to the general quality of, quote, superiority or greatness, end quote, that could be applied to any area of life. That doesn't sound like white supremacy at all. Other ideals promoted and developed by a ready syndicate are mental toughness, peak physical performance, the mastery of social skills, and interpersonal influence. His inspirational story is rooted in a life-changing event that occurred while he was in college pursuing his dream to play professional baseball. You're good. I appreciate all the help. Y'all know I need it. Technical difficulties are running rampant right now. His dream came to an abrupt stop when he discovered he had a tumor in his leg. Oh, quote, it was a devastating time in my life, end quote, he recalled. This caused him to spiral into a deep state of depression, abandon his life aspirations, and isolate himself. His father intervened and pushed Mylett to get a job as a summer counselor for underprivileged children. Okay. The decision became a transformative new chapter in Mylett's life, one of compassion and a desire to serve. Did this desire come with a doctorate in psychology? I am wondering. I'm just wondering. I'm just curious. Syndicate makes me think of the mafia. Ooh. Sleep? I'm not sure what that is. Not really seen any this week. Eloise? Empathy. Empathy. Katie, what's up? We're reading this in Baby Snark, and then I'll go back to my regular voice. Oh my god, how long is this? We're not reading this whole thing. Stop it. Stop. How long is this? Oh my god, it's almost an hour. Look at all his cars. This is way more interesting than reading shit. Okay, let's go. I need to move it over.
Baby Snark is taking... Oh my god. What? Sorry, I just don't even know what I'm doing. Let's see. Cars. Basically a selfie. Another selfie. I mean, these are good pictures. They're not bad. It's is it a... Carly! A purple mustache. Welcome. I mean, thank you for the super chat, but also welcome to this new little purple mustache on the screen. I love it. It's a Baby Snark moment. Can you... This is... Okay, we got this guy. No problem with aging. He got his face touched up. You gotta believe they touched up the front of this. Come on, I know a Photoshop job when I see it. I will, if I read any more, I will do it entirely in Baby Snark. I will, I promise. I just want to look at pictures. So... Come on. Nice car, shame about everything else, indubitably. Max out your life with multimillionaire Ed Mylett. Do y'all want to hear a conspiracy theory? I can't tell y'all here. Dang it. I'm going to have to do a members only stream after this. Oh. Dang it. I should have done a members only stream. Most of y'all are members here anyway. God dang it. New neighbors moved in, have to walk down to scope out the cool car. Now, what's more interesting is if they're in a multi-level marketing company. Okay, Marie. Why does he need... Oh, I think it's just a collector thing. I think, one, he has a crap ton of money, and two, they're like, those are like vintage, like, those are sweet cars, you know? Like, those are classics. And they're not like obnoxious, you know? Okay, but if this takes... I might have to private this afterwards, okay? Listen, if you don't watch Real Housewives, and if you don't watch any of my Jessie Lee Ward content, none of this is going to make sense, okay? In season 4... Oh, don't worry. I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. Oh, my God. Okay, I'll tell you. I'm not gonna be an asshole. Listen. Oh, Carly gifted a membership. Holy... Thank you so much.
I'd like to say welcome.
Windshield wipers.
Welcome to Illyria. Welcome to Illyria.
Welcome. It is two silver cars. It looks silver on my end, and it's red interior. Katrina. They're beautiful. They're super beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Katrina, welcome. What do we need? Oh my God. Come on. DC, what are we doing here? Thank you for the gifted membership. I don't even know what to play.
You sit on a throne of lies.
That's it, Mylett. I will promise. I'm sorry for whispering. I truly am. I don't know what I don't know why I keep whispering, but it just keeps happening.
Raise your hand if you want to get rich.
I do.
No. How is this not a pyramid scheme?
How is this not a pyramid scheme? Okay. Here's detour. Where we need a detour. Honestly, we do need like a squirrel like detour. Okay, Taché. Okay. Here's my conspiracy theory, and since Eloise is here, we can get our pseudoscience debunked. I conspiratorially think that Jessie Lee got some of her ideas for her treatment plan from her recent and last year stuff from Real Housewives season 4 from Yolanda Foster, formerly Yolanda Hadid, Gigi Hadid, and her sister, whatever, the other one, Gigi and the supermodels, their mom. Here's why I think that. Okay? Now remember, where's the we just need a conspiracy theory warning. Hold on, let me find one. This is not wild. This is only partially wild, okay? Hold on. Let me go to which would have a squirrel, stock, Adobe stock. Let me log in. Continue. Bella Hadid. Okay, listen. In season 4. Oh, Katrina! I'm glad that you were new. That's so nice. She has Lyme disease. Jessie Lee Ward is claimed to have Lyme disease, okay? Connecting point, number 1. Number 2, Yolanda had a port put in. And Jessie Lee had one put in too, to make getting her needle stuff easier. You have to watch season 4, because if you haven't watched every single piece of Jessie Lee Ward content and you haven't watched season 4, I'll find the episode, okay? Oh, here you go. There's the join button. The link will come up so you can join. There you go. Just click on the link to win. So, she also does all of the Yolanda. I'm not trying to shit on anyone, okay? Oh yeah, where's our X-Files stuff? This is also okay. before I finish my theory, hold on. Squirrel in a tinfoil hat. That's all we need. Oh my god, this is... Oh my god! I need a little squirrel running off screen. Oh my god, does it say my name anywhere on the screen? No, it does not. You're gonna help me pick out a squirrel, okay? Okay, here's our squirrel options. Do we like this one right here? Oh, you can't see it. God dang it. We're gonna do this correctly. There's one right here. No, we're not gonna go on super tangents. Don't worry. And I know that conspiracy theories can be triggering for some. I'm just doing this in a gentle tinfoil hat. Oh no, I believe Lyme disease. I believe Lyme disease. Okay, I believe Lyme disease. Make people with it not believe. Yes, she has it, and she speaks kind of my dislike for so-called adrenal fatigue. Like if your adrenal glands crap out, then you are not doing great. Yes, but I think there is such a thing as Lyme disease from ticks, right, Eloise? Okay. So we've got this little guy with his little this one right here with the little nut. And then we could just play it and have music that goes on with it. Or black background. This one. Oh my god, stop it. Oh my god, it's perfect. Christina, welcome to Snarkies. I should have. If my parents had a... Oh, most definitely. Yeah. Conspiracy theory, the Hamptons has huge population of ticks, which is why lots of celebrities have it. That is such a good conspiracy theory. 100%. This is the one we want. This is... Don't we want the dancing one, though? I think we do. Because, oh my god, why is it white now? Why is he white? I have to use 8 plan credits to get this. That's okay. Worth it. The nutty squirrel. Okay, we're going to get both of them, okay? License. I can only do the HD, okay? I can't spend 50 credits on... Oh my god, I can't even afford it. License. And I'm going to get the nutty one, okay? We're going to get both. The nutty squirrel. Oh my god. License this one too. Use 8 plan credits. I just used 16 plan credits. Not yet. Okay. Okay, we got both. Okay. Now we're going to put them in our OBS folder. And then, sorry, we're distracted. I'm not even sure. I know it's kind of annoying that I go on these like squirrel trails in the middle of the stream, but I can't really focus if I don't. You know what I mean? Which y'all know. Okay, OBS. Animated overlay. Look how cute! And then what should I do when it... When finished, hide. Yes! Yes! Okay. So I'm not exactly like, I cannot determine if anybody has Lyme disease. I'm just going off of this thing. And this doesn't, what I'm trying to say is, okay, hold on. Let me move this up here. And then we can play the sound with the squirrels. Stream deck. All right, hold on. Images. Can I do this one? What's it called? Adobe stock. That's unhelpful. Is this it? Is this it? Yes! Heck yes! Okay, here's the next one. Okay. Add. But I need to cut this one. Shit. I'll just cut it out. Can I key out black? I don't care. Oh my god. Look at this guy! I don't know why he disappears though. And what's this one called? Adobe Stock 3? I know. We're working on it. Okay. I'll key out the black. I'll key out the black later. Okay? No idea about our doctor in Germany. Yeah. Jenny, welcome! I almost ended the stream.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria.
Welcome to Illyria. Okay, here we go. Here's the proper. Hopefully I can do this. I probably should have put the sound and the music right next to each other. That would have been smarter. Can I get there fast enough? Squirrel Trail. Starting right now. Images. Oh, I gotta put them next to each other. Copy. I gotta put them right next to each other. Sorry. Hold on. Images. I'm gonna move this one over. Paste. Are you sure you want to place? Replace. There we go. Look at this. So close. Fortunately, I found the deer tick attached, but I now know I'm one of those who do not get a bullseye rash. Oh no. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Well, y'all know I sing along. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I don't even know what to play. Should we have a dancing squirrel? Oh no, we need to have a dance sound to go with it. I don't know. I'm scared. Inconceivable. Thank you so much. We've got 2 squirrels, okay? One's a dancing one. Can you imagine the dancing squirrel with our kazoo song? Please hold. Hold on. Let me find it. Jaws, welcome. Lick the stream. Where's our kazoo song? Is it in here? It can't be. Happy sound? Hold on. I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Sounds. No. Images. Okay, I'm gonna do this one instead. Play audio. Replace. And I'm gonna do. Where is our. What's our dancing kazoo song called? There it is. Got it. Okay, you ready? Ready. Okay, squirrel. I just downloaded it. Why can't I close this? We were trying to talk about Ed Mylett, and now I'm just on a tangent about where the... Okay, so season 4, season 5, something, Yolanda is going in with her spouse to get her port removed because she has actually diagnosed Lyme disease, okay? And all of her kids have it too, which is super sad. However, she has a port in her arm and talks about making the injections easier to take when she was getting treatment for it. And then also the crunchiness of the Oh my god, that's the best. I never needed a dancing squirrel in my life. I need to key out the black so that it can just be dancing on our screen. Yes, I'm not trying to say Lyme disease is not a big deal at all, okay? He needs to speed up so he's super squirrel. Yes. Anyways, so what I was saying was there are so many things that she said that lined up with what Jessie Lee said in her lives about the ports and the juicing and all this stuff that Yolanda said like word for word on the episodes. And I was like, and then Jessie Lee claimed to have Lyme disease back in the day. And then I'm not trying I don't know what I'm trying to do. That was just a baby conspiracy theory, okay? That was just a baby one because there were so many like similar groupings of information that happened, and I was, except her team seemed to know how to use the port, but and it was the same one that Jessie Lee had. So that's my baby conspiracy theory. Okay. Coincidence? I think not. It's just interesting. I think I need to be related to rich people. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't hang with them. I really couldn't. Okay. Hello, Maggie Mumbles. Also, were you the one that was asking about resizing things on Ecamm? That they're being influenced by similar circles, or that she watched the show? And that she's being influenced by similar circles. Yes. Yolanda Hadid is Bella and Gigi Hadid's mom. She was married to David Foster, who has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame or whatever it's called. He's a musician, and she and her kids got Lyme disease. Thank you, Lisa. What song do you want? Do we want a dancing squirrel? Because I do. Thank you so much. But that's on medication shortages and big money. Eloise, I think maybe your conspiracy theories actually would pan out. It might be a rich person culture thing. True, but not true. I mean, yes, true. And I just think it's too coincidental that I just think it's so coincidental. That's okay. We had dog ticks, but not really deer ticks. Yes, they used to be a housewife. So what I was trying to answer was yes. She with her kids lived with David Foster, and then her husband lived in the area too. Yeah, but they're like classic cars. I mean, I can't like, he only is getting pictured in two of them. I'm sure he has more, but those are like, those are like old school cars. And I can't hate him for it. I don't hate him for it. So here's what we're doing. We're doing what we did last time. Well, kind of what we did last time, because I don't know if I can switch to my deal, but I want to look up World Financial Group. I started reading this and then I got bored. Baby Snark couldn't hang, so we're going to go to Ed Mylett Wikipedia page. Actually, we're going to go to World Financial Group, and then we're going to work backwards to Ed Mylett. First option, World Financial Group Pyramid Scheme. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh, we're going to zoom in. What is happening? Can y'all see that? Great. World Financial Group is a multi-level marketing, financial, and insurance service company based in Johns Creek, Georgia. That's odd. I thought it might be Utah. A suburb of Atlanta, which sells investment, insurance, and various other financial products through a network of distributors in the United States. Why do I have a line on the side of my... God dang it. If I have a line on me, y'all gotta tell me, okay? Don't lie to me. All right? It cannot be a proper floating head with a line on the side. Oh, yeah. It's awful, right? It's so bad. Why the red dot? Why is the W getting eaten by the F and the G? The F doesn't even truly look like an F. What is the period for? Which sells investments, insurance, and various other financial products through a network of distributors in the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. It is wholly owned by Dutch life insurance multinational Aegon and operates primarily under the Transamerica brand in the United States. World Financial Group associates are compensated by selling financial service products and receiving commission overrides from people that agents sponsor into the company. You don't say. Oh, do we see founded in 1990? What are we doing here? You all need to stop it. Okay, we're locked. We're locked. We're locked. We're locked. I fixed it. I don't have a line anymore. Man, thumbs down or you're safe here. Just tell us who you are. I promise I will not. Dadgummit, I'm on Top Chat. I won't block you. I won't. Just tell us who you are so we can say hi. I just want to be like, hello. I don't want to have to say hello, thumbs downer. I want to say hello, Chad, or hello. I don't know what another name for someone. Natalie, or hello, Patrick, or hello, Daniel. I don't know. The F looks like a gamma. Oh, interesting. World Marketing Alliance, WMA, was founded by Hubert Humphrey after he left Stop it right now. Maybe so, Taishay. Another vote for ugly logo. Primerica. A Primerica World Financial Group crossover. Interesting. I think that Marco does a lot on Primerica and World Financial Group, so if this interests you and I'm boring the hell out of you, you can go watch his content. The original name was Alexander Inc., but shortly thereafter was renamed World Marketing Alliance. The original idea was that the baby boomers, stop it, needed a solution for wealth creation and tax protection, and that the buy term and invest the difference philosophy of Primerica, formerly Al Williams, could be better addressed with variable universal life insurance. Holy moly, am I going to read all this? I don't know. I'm going to get to, if I see something there's scandal, I'm going to read it, okay? While in AL, Humphrey created and introduced the Business Format Systems, BFS, a business sales and recruiting methodology. Humphrey continued to develop the methodology in WMA, which is, again, sorry, I was going to be a floating head. World Marketing Alliance, and it's going to turn into World Financial Group, okay? Humphrey continues to develop the methodology in WMA. MDTV, the company's private satellite television network. Who's heard of MDTV? Hello, Heather K. Yeah, don't blame the boomers. And don't target the boomers either. Boomer here, not involved in any shady MLMs or other scams. Love to hear that, Barbara. Mark yourself safe from pyramid schemes. The company's private satellite television network was also introduced during this period. The company expanded its operations to Canada. I wonder, can I mute this? I just hear this hissing in my ear. Dadgummit, it's okay. During this period, was the company expanded its operations to Canada, Taiwan, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. The company held its first convention in Las Vegas in 1992. It was attended by about 2,000 associates. I want to watch that so badly. On March 23rd, 1998, the WMA Executive World Headquarters opened in Duluth, Georgia. Isn't there a Duluth, Minnesota? Carly, your parents were in Amway, so were Melissa's. Jen, what's up? Heard of Mad TV, though. Interesting. Tardy to the party. Never. What happened? I've been running my mouth for almost an hour. I talked in baby snark voice for a super long time. We worked backwards and we got distracted by an informal and lighthearted conspiracy theory with a Jesse Lee and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills crossover that I never expected. It wasn't a true conspiracy theory. I'm just, I just had to tell all of y'all. Wait, what happened? Wait, what? Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh, your parents were in Amway? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Kirsten, no way. Melissa, hello. I just want to look at the live chat and say hello to everybody, but that's probably not how to stream. Oh, they are the Ugly Ring Company? We'll look at the rings next. We will look at the rings next. The 100,000 square foot, 9,300 meter squared building housed 500 plus employees. Why is that important? In
November 1998, WMA was fined $100,000 for, quote, not properly supervising its sales agents, end quote, after their clients lost nearly $2 million in unregistered investments. In 2000, WMA was fined $125,000 for, quote, failing to report nearly 900 customer complaints, end quote.
Let me just say this. You only get fined $100,000 for a $2 million loss? What? And you only got fined $125,000 for failing to report nearly 900 customer complaints? Do I want to click on this Primerica building and do I want to stream doing that building? Yes, I do. Can I save? Save image as? Save. Okay. I'll put it on my screen later. I love it. I'm so excited. Where did I... No, X. Popping back in, I got a call. Jenny, welcome back. I'm in UK, so my mom just bought Avon and attended Tupperware and Ann Summers parties. Oh my gosh. I didn't know Tupperware was an MLM until 6 months ago. I had no idea. My grandma was an Amway customer. We don't think she sold, but we still have some products. What products are they? I found a bat headband for washing my face and spooky hair clips. I'm so excited. Where did you get them, Aya? October's almost here. Just cost of doing business, not enough to make them change anything. Seriously. In June 2001, select assets of WMA were purchased by Aegon. Egon? Is it Aegon? And renamed World Financial Group. Humphrey retained WMA Mortgage Services Inc. and the original logo, which was used in his subsequent company's World Leadership Group. What? And Hedgeman? Wouldn't there be a D if it was Hedge? Hedgeman Group International. As part of the conditions of the sale, Humphrey was placed on a non-compete agreement and could not compete in the insurance industry until 2013. 12-year non-compete? Holy moly. Every time I want to curse today, I'm just thinking of Rivka's mom. Cleaning products. I know you love me for who I am. I mean, like me for who I am. I'm just trying to be respectful. Following the sale of WMA to Aegon, who is this? Alexander Wynentz, chief executive of Aegon, was quoted as saying, quote, "When we took the company over, we put in place very strict regulatory and compliance procedures." I'm sure you did. In 2015, John Hancock Financial, no, stop it. John Hancock Financial, a Boston-based insurance company, acquired 1,100 advisors from Transamerica World Financial Group. Tasha, no way. No way. They're in my Amway vid. Rivka, I'll have to watch it. I'm just trying to catch up on everyone's video. I need to do my meal prep. Stop being so entertaining. They can't help it. They're just cool. I'm going to choose something. I'm sorry. We need to check, before I'm distracted, we need to go check Breaking Even Communications to see if they hit 1,000. Stop it right now. They're at 915. Is there 75 people here who have not subbed to her? Because I'm doing a giveaway today if she gets to 1,000 by midnight tonight. Okay? It's a good giveaway. It's one of my Frost Buddy cups and a lint roller to one lucky person. That doesn't seem as so cool, but they are cool. They're super cool. And you could have it unengraved or engraved. And if you don't want the small cup, you can do the big cup where you can put any size to-go cup plastic things like from Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts in it, and it won't sweat on you with the condensation from hell. I'm going to keep that up because I'm just going to keep refreshing. Here, we'll go back to reading. I'm not going to be distracted. Your parents were in Amway also? Oh my God. Nicole. I just linked it. I know y'all already subbed. Here's the link. Breaking Even Communications. Nightbot is hopefully going to Nightbot correctly. This is it. Subscribe to Nicole. Breaking Even Communications. She works in... Thank you, Clowntown. You're incredible. Okay. World Financial Group has over 3,500 offices in the United States. The World Financial Group Canadian Division, World Financial Group Insurance Agency of Canada, Inc., moved to Toronto, Ontario in February 2012. How interesting that the non-compete was going to exit out in 2013 and they moved in 2012. In 2008, World Financial Group had over 80 Canadian offices and over 1,500 agents. On July 1st, 2013, WFG Securities of Canada, Inc. changed its name to Transamerica Securities, Inc. Twisty. Okay. Don't blink. 9:32. Don't break my heart, guys. Don't do it. I won't be able to handle it, okay? All right. Here we go. World Financial Group has over 3,500 offices in the United States. Did I already read this? Yes, I did. As of 2022, there are approximately 53,200 independent life insurance agents associated with WFGIA. World Financial Group. What does IA stand for? International Association. What does the IA stand for? Why would you write this and you don't know what it stands for? In the United States and its affiliated insurance agency operating in Canada. In September 2022, the World Financial Group Agency of Canada, WFG IAC, World Financial Group IAC. What does IA mean? Renewed its sponsorship of the 2022 Pinty's Grand Slam of Curling. Who messed over this? Oh my God, this can't be. In November 2022, Transamerica appointed Todd Buchanan, president of World Financial Group Insurance Agency, LLC, WFG, Senior Vice President at Transamerica, and Head of Transamerica Financial Advisors, Inc., TFA. Too many. Yes, this is a multi-level marketing insurance agency. Yep. Life insurance, retirement planning, insurance. Number of employees, 500 plus, and lots of independent contractors. Okay, we're going to refresh. Don't break my heart, guys. Don't even do it. 9:36. We still have time. Okay. I'm not going to read all this. I already did. WFG works with hundreds of product provider companies, including mutual funds and unit investment trusts and various insurance and financial services related companies. Regulatory issues?
Let's go. In December 2006, WGS and one of its brokers were fined $150,000 by Missouri's Commissioner of Securities for, quote, making unsuitable sales of variable annuities, end quote. In April 2007, WGS was fined $50,000 for failing to supervise its representatives in the state of Utah. You don't say. Who were misrepresenting their credentials and services rendered during free lunch seminars targeting seniors. Holy shit. In May 2016, MFDA accepts settlement agreement of $60,000 with WFG Securities for contraventions of the bylaws, rules, or policies of the MFDA. I don't know what the MFDA is. In January 2018, 12 life insurance agents who worked together at the same WFG brokerage in British Columbia, Canada, have lost their licenses because they all conspired to cheat on their qualification tests, according to the provincial regulator. In response, the company suspended the agents and noted the agency would be taking all necessary steps regarding the matter. What? In December 2018, 12 former Mississauga? I don't know how to pronounce that. WFG agents were fined $865,000 for falsifying KYC, Know Your Client information, of a total of 95 documents and committing other offenses to facilitate leveraging investments. They also failed to cooperate with MFDA summons for interviews. Holy shit. Oh my God.
You may ask yourself, why are we reading this? Because guess who got in early at this company? Our bestest buddy, Ed Mylett. Okay, so now we're going to go to YouTube. YouTube. Oh, there I am. World Financial Group, Ed Mylett. Oh my God. Ed Mylett speaks to insurance agents at 8% Nation. Ed Mylett speaks to insurance agents at the 8% Nation Conference 2022 in Dallas, Texas. Oh my God, we gotta watch this. Hear my story, Ed Mylett, World Financial Group. Stop it. 10 years ago?
In my upbringing, I always thought I was going to be a Major League Baseball player. Everything I did surrounded baseball, and it looked like I was on that path early in my life. And like most people, my original dream didn't work out. It's hard to put into words what WFG's done for me and my family. I mean, it's really impacted every single aspect of our lives, from my peace of mind to not worrying about a paycheck or a bill or how we're going to do the things for our children we want to do or educate them, to our travel, to our experiences, even our faith, even the different things we get to invest ourselves in now because we're not on a time clock. We don't have to worry about money at this stage in our lives. All my life, from when I was a young man, my adolescence, to when I started in this business, I always wanted to be somebody. Always wanted my life to count. I wanted my family to be proud of me. I wanted something magic to happen in my life, and I knew we could do that. And WFG's the vehicle, frankly, that gave me a chance to make all those dreams a reality. And I thank God every day. It's one of the great blessings in my life is WFG.
Oh my God. The plot thickens, okay? Holy moly. Am I so excited? Yes, I am.
If you really want to be transformed, you have to live in it.
Most people don't lead their life, they accept their life. Ed Mylett and John Maxwell, the crossover. We can't do this today. Ed Mylett? When was this done? 4 years ago? Stop it right now. Oh, John Maxwell and Ed Mylett mashup. Am I saving this? Okay, I am. Where can I save this? Oh, he's not going to let me save it? What an asshole. What the hell? You're not going to let me save this? Sir? Holy moly. Why does it always want to be pro baseball players? You know, I can't really hate on him too much because I thought I was going to play. I thought I was going to do tennis full time. So I can't. And I got sidelined by an injury. And probably just in general not being good enough to play professional. Their logo even has a pyramid in it? What? Okay, let's go back. Okay, hold on. We're going to go back. Okay. World. Yeah. It does. It has a little pyramid in the center. We love it. We love it so much. Refresh. 9:38. Okay, here's Nicole's channel again. We're doing a giveaway. And I'll do... If we get it by the end of the stream, I'll do 2 giveaways. Okay? I'll run the bot picker twice. Okay? Would it not be fun to surprise her with 1,000 subs? I don't even know if there's enough people on here to do that. I should have done a Jesse Lee Ward stream, and then more people would have watched, but that's okay. Oh my God. 981,000 views? Holy moly. Okay. All right. Let's just refresh. Ed Mylett at WFG Convention 2022 sharing the secrets of success at Elevate. So they all recorded this. Except this was an hour long. Oh my God, look how young he is here. Wait, is this...
All right. Fired up. How about you?
This is just audio. We hate it. Motivation, inspiration, and just do it. WFG hero. Hector.
I want you live to almost everybody.
Nope, this is just a montage. We hate it. Oh, WFG presentation training?
We've talked to somebody from your company before, and he was kind of pushy.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
We found overcoming objections with Ed Mylett. I've never been happier in my life. Oh my God. Hell yes, let's go. Just call me Joe. Love it. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I know it's probably not that exciting to watch this, but like, holy moly. He's still in it. He just talked last year in 2022. He's been in since like year 2 of WFG. So like, I can't imagine being in the first 2,000 people in WFG that he would hop out. But we're just on a rabbit trail. I mean, a squirrel trail. Are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. I don't know why it turns white. I have to fix it. We also got this guy. I love him. Or them. Here we go.
In fact, the first person that approached us with WFG was a little bit that way as well. So believe me, you know what I found out though, as I really looked into the company a little bit more deeply, I found that these were really good people and they make a major difference for the families that they see. What would you do if you were our company and you had someone running around being as pushy as that guy was?
Well, I'd probably get rid of him, but or give some training.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and I totally agree with you. I think what you're going to find.
Oh my God, I accidentally played the horror clown music. Okay, I had to be on this page. Oh my God, my husband just came in just as the scroll started and was very confused. Welcome to my channel. I'm DC. I'm an MLM dropout, and I apparently cannot stay on one topic for too long, which is why the squirrels are here. We found an acorn. He's wearing one of the rings in that video. Hell yes. Okay, let me move this over. Here, look. Okay, wait. Look at the ring. Look at the ring. Taishay called it out. This ring up here, my foot. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at it. OMG. Objections to O2. Preconceptions, Ed Mylett.
Find out about our firm is that there's an awful lot of different kinds of people within our firm, but I think you'd agree with me that every company has good and bad involved with their company. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
You would. And I hope that you'll find out through the conversation that we'll have today that maybe my approach is a little bit different, but I think the most important thing is you discover the powerful solutions we'll have for the two of you here today. That I think the overriding belief you'll have when we're finished is that this is something you should move forward with and that it'll benefit your family, and hopefully at the end of the day you'll like me. So
Does that sound good? Stop it right now. I need a bingo card of things Jessie Lee Ward stole from Ed Mylett and presents as her own ideas. I mean, we would have to get like a bingo card of like 1,000 spaces because we'd fill it up in like one session. Oh my God. I can't believe we found this. Maybe y'all have already seen this stuff, but I haven't seen it yet.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right. I want you to notice what just happened there. When we got the objection, it would have been very easy for me to say, oh my gosh, and then to begin to defend that objection. I think it was important that it was a confirmation of what took place, that I gave a statement of fact, and then I asked a follow-up question. And then I let him answer me as to what he would have done in that particular situation, and then move forward with what I wanted to tell him, and then finish with a question to get confirmation and permission to move forward. It's important that you acknowledge the objection, because if you don't, it'll be his overriding thought throughout the rest of the presentation. No matter what I'm saying, he's going back to that guy. Even though it's an illogical position to think that one person or what they've heard before makes a big...
It's illogical. Stop it. Objections are valid. Questions are valid. And we're not going to sit here and listen about you labeling us as illogical when... It's a lot. Any objection is valid and logical. Okay, sir. Dadgummit. MF, allegedly steroids happened.
Big difference.
Age, tanning, and in my opinion, in my not personal experience, but when I've seen people use steroids, that is sometimes the look transformation that happens. He's got a cult stare here. It's a hyper sales stare for sure.
But you'll find if you'll just
driving to pick up pizza. What kind of pizza are you getting? Oh wait, you can't tell me. Tell me when you get back.
Let them say it. If you'll confirm it and acknowledge it, begin to ask a question that makes some sense. And then what you notice was I was assumptive. Good closers, people that are good at persuading people, are assumptive. So I assumptively moved forward, but asked permission to do so. I assumed a yes was coming, and he agreed with me. And you'll find, believe it or not, most of the time that will be the case.
Really? Will we? Assumptive positivity? Is that... You know what happens when you assume, sir.
Well, I'm happy with my current insurer.
Oh, that's fine, Mark. What are you happy about that he's been able to do for you?
Well, I like our rep. You know, he sends helpful information, and I think he's doing a good job.
Yeah, since you were able to find one company to really help you with your insurance needs, and by the way, I think that's fantastic that he's done such a good job for you, wouldn't it make sense to at least explore some of the other areas financially we might be able to help you?
Well, I guess so. I understand there's always price changes going on and services being added.
Yeah, I agree. You know, at WFG, what we really do is we try to take a comprehensive approach with this financial dream.
These aren't true objections. You know why? This is all role play, which is fine. But the problem is, when you get out into the real world, objections don't exactly sound like this. perhaps the ring is meant to look like a Super Bowl ring. They do it also as a status symbol and an identifier. I think Marco infiltrated a WFG thing with the rings, the hockey event. And I think they're still wearing the rings. What do I know? Nothing. Play.
Dream map and see if there aren't some strategic places where you could realign some of your money or just maybe position them a little bit differently. So I think it probably makes sense to at least try to move forward, don't you?
Yes, affordability is a good thing.
Yeah, at least taking a look to see if some of it makes sense probably makes sense to move forward, doesn't it?
I guess so.
Okay. One of the things I want you to at least know.
Doesn't it make sense to move forward? No. No's a complete sentence. Oh, shocker. I think the Olsen twins said that, and maybe everyone on the planet. No, you can say no. No, it doesn't make sense. You know why? I'm really happy with the person who's my insurance provider, and they're the reason I want to stay with the company, and I'm not interested in joining a multi-level marketing opportunity. I'm not even interested in buying a product from a multi-level marketing company. See what they say then. Oh my God. Sir? Losing. I got to unlock this real quick because I'm off-centered and I didn't mean to be. I'm still off-centered, but it's okay. It's okay. Doing my best. Just, the most chaotic stream. Well, not the most chaotic, but I mean pretty close. Can I press play now?
Notice that just took place there as I acknowledged it.
Oh! What keeps playing? The music keeps playing somewhere and I'm not sure where it's coming from. Quit. The music is... I don't know where the music keeps coming from. Sorry, guys.
Again, that I agreed with him when he gave me the objection. I said, yes, I agree, I understand where you're at. And I finished the sentence by saying it probably makes sense to take a look at your other needs, doesn't it? And as he began to agree with me, I confirmed that agreement by saying, yes, great. So, price changes happen, etc. So make sure, again, that when you get the objection, you're cool, calm, and collected. You agree with the objection. You at least confirm it, acknowledge it with a head nod. I want you to notice that as we're talking, one of the things I'm trying to do with Mark is I'm trying to also just be at his pace. I'm not talking much faster nor much louder than he is. I'd like to try to mirror as much as I can about the way he presents himself, because one of the keys of being a great field trainer is people like and trust people like them.
Bingo card for Jesse Lee Ward. Paging Jesse Lee Ward to aisle 4. Jesse Lee Ward to aisle 4. Plagiarism is available for immediate pickup. Plagiarism is available for immediate pickup. Thank you.
And so the more you agree with them, the more you are like them, the more your pace is like them, your cadence, your vocabulary, etc., probably the more likable you're going to end up being.
I really don't have time.
Yeah, I understand. The average person works 40 years. Isn't that incredible? Ends up being, like 100,000 hours the average person works. But think about this for a second. The average
100,000 hours the average person works. So how do you explain the $2 million that your agents messed up and were fined for? How do you explain reps messing up and being fined $865,000? How do you explain that? Come on. Oh my gosh, come on.
Average person takes 2 hours total at taking a look at how to maximize the money they currently make. So doesn't it at least make some sense that you and I at least spend maybe 45 minutes or an hour exploring what we can do with your current income?
I also, we got a little conspiracy trail to go on. Hold on, images. Ready? Okay, conspiracy trail. Here we go. I know this from when I was working out with professional athletes that when they take steroids, their face can change, okay? Obviously their body changes, but their face can change. can. Example. If you want an example, go watch Vanderpump Rules and see Jax in season 1, and then see Jax when he's after season 1, when he looks like he's on something and his whole jaw changes. And it is not, and when he stops taking the supplements as he's gotten older, his jaw and his face go back down to more of what he looked like before. This is like The Office, where the one guy decides to imitate everyone to get ahead, and the woo-woo body language analysis that advises this kind of manipulation as a gotcha rather than uncanny. Yep. Yes, fat placement is different on steroids. So I'm just saying, if you wanna look at an actual like side by side, you can see that. I know personal experience, know people who were on steroids and their body and their face changed. So, in my experience, in my opinion, this is a commentary channel. If you don't like it, unsub. Okay, goodbye.
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. I've got time next week open, and there's, my calendar is a little bit tight. I could probably do it Monday, potentially.
He is saying that his calendar is tight. Jesse Lee Ward, make it seem like you don't have time for someone, so they are rushed to make a decision. Oh, emotional control, part of the bite model. Say more.
Wednesday evening. Either one of those 2 days work any better for you?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. I know that I've got a 5 and I've got a 7, 6 or 8. Either one of those?
8 will be fine.
All right, sounds good. Look forward to it. One thing I want you to notice there was, again, confirmation of the objection.
Hey, Tanya. You can't. Oh, dang it. Sorry, I'll go back. Thank you. Sorry. Technical difficulties. God dang it. Sorry. Oh, I feel bad. I'm professional. I'm so bad at this. There's no crying in baseball. It's me. Can you hear me now? I'm a professional. I'm sorry. Oh. It's like, welcome, anxiety. I agree there are some performance-enhancing drugs going on with Ed. Also, right now, he reminds me of watered-down Mitt Romney, and I can't unsee it. Ooh. A plagiarism question, DC. Is it plagiarism when the teacher allowed the student to use the stuff without crediting? I mean, Ed surely knows what Jesse Lee teaches. I think that he thinks that the loss of information, the proprietary information, helps him because she is promoting him in her workbook and she talks about him all the time. So he's hoping to get more one-off people to train from her espousing his magnitude of greatness. Also, yes, the ring that he is wearing is the $2 million ring.
Maximize the money they...
Let me go back. Well, we don't need to go back. There we go. Where is it?
At taking a look of how to maximize the money they currently make. So doesn't it at least make some sense that you and I at least spend maybe 45 minutes or an hour exploring what we can do with your current income?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this. I've got time next week open, and there's, my calendar is...
You also would not want to lean forward if the person is backing up from you, just from person who's skittish like me. If you continue to be aggressive and try to get closer to me when I want some space, you shouldn't be leaning forward, my dude. Okay.
It's a little bit tight. I could probably do it Monday.
I thought the ring was from paparazzi. Oh my god. I should have put that on the front. I still have to finish. I'm putting Aaron on the back of Falcor, and I haven't finished it yet because I was starting not feeling good, and because that was the never-ending stream. I love the guy's side eye during this. Me too. Me too.
Monday, potentially Wednesday evening. Either one of those 2 days work any better for you?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. I know that I've got a 5 and I've got a 7, 6 or 8. Either one of those?
8 would be fine.
All right, sounds good. Look forward to it. One thing I want you to notice there was, again, confirmation of the objection, a statement of fact, and then a follow-up question. And again, the last thing you want to be able to do is get in any argument or disagreement.
Statement of fact, follow-up question, bingo, bingo, bingo. Oh my God. These are general sales techniques, okay? It's not like, I'm not discounting his ability to sell. I'm not. I'm sure he's obviously a good salesperson.
Find common ground and then move to the place you want to go.
Oops, it's me. Every time I press play, it keeps.
Be clear about your outcome and then move to an alternative of choice. Remember, it was you noticed that I did ask for 2 different things, but I did it in a casual way that didn't seem like a canned sentence.
It did seem like a canned sentence. I was gonna say you numpty, but we don't name call here. But I feel like numpty's an okay name. I guess but maybe it means something like bad if you use numpty instead of like something else. But
Monday or Wednesday, just say, listen, I've got a Monday open, or perhaps we could do it on Wednesday. One of those 2 times work better for you, and then let them kind of guide themselves through it. Don't be overly wordy, and get your commitment and move on.
I'm sorry, I can't take time away from my family.
Yeah, oh, I understand. It's the most important thing in the world. What obligations do you have that require you to be home so much?
My family, and you're assuming that I cannot take time away from my family, and that means that I'm only going to be home, not doing other stuff. What requires you to be home so much? Why don't you stop being condescending, sir?
Well, I do have to be at home in the evenings with my children.
Sure. You have a 40-hour work week currently?
Yes.
Is that the dream scenario for you, or would you prefer maybe to be home earlier where you had time with the kids at school or after school?
Numpty-like behavior. Thank you. Yes, thank you for keeping me on track. Numpty-like behavior. I know I keep saying, can I just say this? You're not, in most cases, going to be able to leave your 40-hour work week and then not work your ass off doing this quote-unquote part-time to be able to then leave your corporate job to come home and do your WFG stuff, allegedly part-time, and gain more time with your family. I'm guessing for the first 5 to 6 years, you're going to be working your main job and your WFG job and missing out on more time with your family. That's just a guess, though. What do I know? I'm an MLM dropout.
Ideally, not the dream scenario. I would like to be able to be there for some after-school activities, to be able to take my children to school and pick them up.
Yeah, sure. I have 2 little ones myself, so believe me,
What about WFG's retirement plan? You got one of those? What about paid time off? Got some of that? What about sick time? Do you have any of that, sir? What about maternity or paternity leave? Is it a year like it is at Netflix? What? No? No time off? No paid time off? No paternity or maternity leave? No pension? No retirement plan? No matching in your 401k? What?
relate totally to that. Let me ask you this. If you could take a look at maybe investing just 3 or 4 hours a week in something that...
It's not going to be 3 or 4 hours a week. Quadruple that and then multiply that by 2, and that probably gets you somewhere close to what it's going to cost you in time. This is insurance MLM. One thing that actually pays well part-time is doing hair or maybe drug dealing. Paid vacation, sick time, bereavement, pensions, healthcare. Oh, I forgot about healthcare. What am I even doing with my life? I don't like how he's targeting black people in these videos. I'm mostly working, so I haven't watched all of them. But the only people he's trying to convince that I've seen are black. I think it's strategic. I think those people are in WFG as well. they are plants, as in he's trying to make it seem that WFG is inclusive, etc., etc., etc. This is also old as hell. This is different aspect ratio, so I'm guessing it's early 2000s, but it was posted 8 years ago. So we're just, and yes, I agree. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Potentially maybe 12, 18 months down the road, you could be in that situation where you'd have that 40-hour work week eliminated. Maybe you could be around the children at school time. Require maybe a 2 or 3, 4 hour a week.
Be around the children at school time. Sir, if they're at school, the parent is probably not at school, unless they're a class parent where they go and assist the teacher 1 day a week. What are you talking about? Maybe he just made a mess up. Who knows?
Week commitment now. Would you at least be open to taking a look at exploring what those possibilities might be?
Sure.
Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we at least take a look? It doesn't hurt to look.
It doesn't hurt you to look. It takes away time that's valuable to me. No, thank you. No, thank you. I hate how he changes the character to be a woman when talking about family. Kiwi Aurora, 100% rage. It's rage, rage, rage. Oh, you're good. What did you say? If Jesse Lee is any indication, people in MLMs can't take a break if they don't want to lose income or support from their uplines. Can you imagine? Can you imagine saying that you need to take a step back and slow down and allocate time to something else for your mental health? Jesse Lee and other people like Ed Mylett. I mean, Ed was the one when Jesse Lee told him she was going to slow down because her doctor in Germany told her to slow down. This dude is the one that told her and gave her a look, and she changed her plan from slowing down to speeding back up. And then we get this 5-day recruiting boot camp. Then we get all this other stuff, going live, traveling, doing everything. And it's like, no, no, no. No, no, no. Great point. And welcome. Oh my gosh. I'm going to check on breaking even communication thing real quick. Refresh. 942. 58 more. Let's go. We're doing, if we get to 1,000 during this stream, we'll do 2 giveaways for a cup and a lint roller. And you can just send me which cup you want. It's the Frost Buddy cups and a lint roller, because we lint roll on my channel. That's the little symbol next to the Snarkies, and anybody can win, members or non-members. This is Nicole. She doesn't know I'm doing this, which is the best. So if she gets to 1,000 during the stream, we're gonna do 2 giveaways, okay? But don't tell her. Here's the stream. Sorry, Nicole. That's her link coming up in a second.
We're having a meeting either next Monday night or Wednesday night. Either one of those would work for me. I'd be glad to meet you there. What one would work for you?
Monday night would be great.
Okay, would 6-ish be okay?
She's just said the only time that she gets to spend with her kids is in the evenings after she gets home from work. So then he's saying, hey, you want to give up one of your evenings that you spend with your kids to come learning about WFG? No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Social Media Like a Ninja. Oh my gosh. By Danielle Maioli from Awaken was better than Jesse Lee's boot camp. EB, oh my gosh, EB Good, welcome to Snarkies. Okay, where's our song? Oh, we need to dance. We're going to dance. Ready? Oh, wait, maybe we're not going to dance. Here we go.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria.
Welcome to Snarkies. Enjoy your custom emotes. Enjoy the members only streams. There's a whole host of Jesse Lee Ward content that will never see the light of day unless you're a paying member. Aaron and other people have covered it, so if you don't want to be a member, that's okay. But Aaron and I did do an almost 6-hour live stream, which was awesome, and we went on many tangents, and there was much tea spilled. A ton of tea was spilled. Do we love the dancing squirrel? Because I love it. I have to cut it down because apparently it turns white halfway through, and I'm like, why did you do that? So I need to cut it and then re-import it. So, okay.
For you, 6 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay, why don't we do that? We'll invest a couple hours and we'll just see where it goes. Because, like you said, you're
6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, which is prime time for, I'm guessing, kids eating dinner and doing homework and going to sleep. Yeah, miss those hours. Great, Ed. What a great idea.
not in your dream scenario. Maybe there's a way we can get you out of this where you are home having more time with the family. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Does that make sense? You know what? If I say that to y'all, throw a tomato at me. You know what, Ed? You can have some tomatoes too. Except I don't want to be on her
Okay,
face.
good. Let's do that. Okay.
Where's my tomatoes? There we go. Ready? Tomatoes for you, my guy. And me. There we go. Just splat. Oh, that's what I need to do. Where is my tomato animation? Hold on, what is this called? Let me fix it, because when it's up on the screen, then I need to fix it. Because I can have it turn off automatically after the first time. So it's on now. Can I edit this? No. Okay, that's okay. I'll fix it later. I just know it's an animation, it's a GIF, and I could tell. Oh, here it is. Can I edit this? I don't even know. Unlock. Hold on, I'm trying to fix it. Here we go. Where is it? How could I fix it with the other one and I can't fix it with this one? I don't know. Sorry.
I want you to notice a couple things that we did there. One was I confirmed the objection again. I can't emphasize that enough. And I asked a question to get to the real objection. The real objection really wasn't that she didn't have enough time. Most times people won't reveal the real objection. The real thing that we...
Because you won't freaking listen to us. There's all these books about go for no and ask until someone gives up or whatever it's called. It's like, we're going to tell you, no, we don't want to hear an opportunity. And then you're going to ask us and ask us and ask us and ask us tons of open-ended questions until we run out of stamina. And then we finally break down and say yes. Okay? Okay. And the misogyny. Mansplain. Yep.
We uncovered there is how important time with her family was. And as you notice, I began to match a little bit her pace. I spoke in a little bit more quiet.
Oh, because she's quiet, I'm going to talk quiet. You didn't talk quietly, sir. Mansplaining and patting us on the head, that is a no-go for sales, okay? I'm sure he's a good seller. He's got that $2 million ring.
Quiet way. If you notice there, I slowed down.
Tatiana, what's up? Clean up to aisle 3. Misogyny has spilled all over the floor. Clean up on aisle 3. Thank you.
A little bit, and I asked questions because I found out the priority there was really family. So if I could position family as the priority for our business, at least taking a look, oftentimes people will say yes. One other strategy there is minimization, not asking for such a big commitment.
We see your Rolex. I guess that's a Rolex. I mean, it's a gold watch, and he has his ring on his other hand.
Before somebody's explored. One of the mistakes recruiters make, or even people make when it relates to field training, is asking for everything before they've even looked. She's not willing to make a major commitment of time because she doesn't even know what this is yet. So I reduced what we're willing to do. Now we weren't talking about making a career change necessarily when you said you didn't have time to do a business. I reduced it down to, doesn't it make sense to at least look for a couple hours? And I reduced the amount of time required, which was 2
Pause. Oh.
or 3-4 hours a week.
Oh
Reducing the commitment opens up the prospect or...
I don't know why that keeps playing. I don't know where it is. Listen. Let me tell you one exciting thing that I did today. Come in closer. I was watching the Hillsong documentary. If you don't know what Hillsong is, it's a church that was started out of Australia that had music and everything, and it had lots of church plants, there's a documentary on Hulu right now. And if you haven't watched it, trigger warning for CSA. That being said, the reporters were able to get information about the stuff going on in the church because a whistleblower, was able to record a Zoom meeting and send it to the journalist. And I'm not saying that what any of us are doing in making anti-MLM content, at least I'm not on the level of like journalism or something like that, but there have been 2 instances, and I can't talk about the first one, but there's been 2 instances where we have caught something on tape that has actually been information that could help real life people. And it wasn't just generic information about getting out of multi-level marketing. It was information, and I can't talk about the first one. And also the time when we're watching these awful trainings by Jessie Lee Ward, and we caught on tape that Avi is working for her. And and she said he's currently closing a platinum in the bathroom and alluding to the fact that, so basically saying that he is working for her and being able to get that clip to people who need it. I'm like, oh my God. Similar beauty school dropout, and that is twisty as hell too. They're not, they were mega church. That was a mega church, but Hillsong is bigger, like in general. If you're in the church scene, Hillsong songs are like the end all be all. But I thought I think there's one on Netflix too. Whatever one I watched on Hulu was awesome because, we sent that clip because we found it when we were streaming the first week that this came out. It's in the our members only live streams because those aren't getting out anywhere right now. So anyways, but I was just like, that is powerful. Like the regular people like me can sneak into Zoom calls and be able to highlight fluffery going on that people don't think is going to see the light of day, that their manipulation isn't going to get out, that, they're going to get to keep being twisty in secret. And, I've had y'all send me stuff too. I've had other anti-MLM creators send me stuff too that they don't think, oh, this is never going to get saved. And it does get saved, and it is helpful for people either debunking this MLM stuff or just, shining a light in dark spots. So I don't know. I was just excited about that. I felt reinvigorated to like sneak into stuff and felt like it is a huge tool of activism to be able to get access or even have people send me stuff too that have access to things that y'all can uncover behavior control and information control and thought control and emotional control and leaders treating their team badly for financial gain. Like, I just think I was just reinvigorated, and I wanted to share that with y'all. And anyways, back to Ed Mylett.
Possibility of getting a positive result, because when you say start a business, they're thinking about lots of hours, tons of work. There's no context for them to make a decision, and so going right to reducing it down to a smaller commitment typically gives you a chance to at least make a presentation.
Is this multi-level marketing?
How do you feel about multi-level or network marketing?
I'm not.
Network marketing is the umbrella. Multi-level marketing is underneath network marketing. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I hear you. Is it your concern that we're talking about doing something where we're going to recruit a bunch of friends and family and get them into a business, and they're going to buy all these products they don't need, and then your reputation is going to be trashed forever?
Yes.
I know exactly how you feel. Believe me when I tell you that is not something my wife and I would want to get involved with either. And it was one of my initial questions. This whole recruiting conversation and coming to business with me sounds a little bit like that, doesn't it?
Yes.
I want you to know very clearly that's not the case. We're in an industry that requires licensings and
He talks completely different to women than he does to men. Let that sink in for a second. And I'm not just being hypersensitive about this. The concern is that it's a scam, Ed. You be good. Also, the floof and the sass, I am here for it. I am here for it.
Exams and a very extensive training program, and there's a screening process to even get associated with us in the first place. So absolutely, by no means, that is not the case. I want you to have no concerns about that. Does that make sense?
You didn't answer the question. Is it multi-level marketing? Yes, it is. Do you make more money recruiting people than you do selling insurance? Yes, you do. And the question is answered. You have your answer. Don't do it. Please. I know they are in WFG or they're actors, okay? They're not. This is a staged recording, okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. That's a very important question. I want you to notice when they initially asked me, is this a network or multi-level marketing kind of a company? One of the important things I didn't do is immediately say no.
I got something on a video to share with you today. Sweet, Lisa. Do you want to put it in the free and I don't think you have access. Yeah, feel free to send it to me, or if you react to it, tag me so I can share your video. Does WFG actually pay out on their policies, or is it a nightmare? We're going to go to their website next, so we're going to see what the hell's going on over there. What's the product? Insurance. Yes. Did you also know that there is an energy multi-level marketing company? Jesse Lee Ward uses it. Am I surprised? No, I am not.
No. And because I don't know how they feel about that. They may feel great about the fact of network marketing or multi-level marketing. They may have had a good experience or heard of success stories or something of that nature. So I want them to tell me. The other reason is, if I say no, that's a statement. And so what you're going to do is ask me another question, and you're going to be even more skeptical. And so what I did is I agreed with you. I asked you how you felt about it, and then you saw the strategy there because it's true. I came back and said, I know exactly how you feel, and this is
Do you? Do you know how it feels to be mansplained to? Really? I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
Important. What they really feel is that we're going to get them involved in something that is not going to represent their...
Yes. This is role-playing for recruits to learn how to manipulate, and there's a whole playlist on YouTube. I hope this isn't boring as hell, but I feel like we got to work backwards. I like the idea of, and maybe this is a bad idea, if you're just a normal person, you type in Ed Mylett, if you were going to recruit or you're going to search him up, a World Financial Group, Ed Mylett, or if you know Jesse Lee Ward's Improve It, and you type in Prove It, Jesse Lee Ward, what video comes up? Now, I'm not in an incognito window, but I haven't seen these trainings before, and lots of people watch, apparently, Ed Mylett do his thing. But this is like a role-playing situation.
Family and represent their reputation. And so that's why I said, is your real concern more that we're going to, and then I went into what it was, which we all know is the real concern when someone asks that question. And the fact that you say the concern before they say it, the fact that you bring up the real objection, their objection is in network marketing. Their objection is how they're going to look and how they're going to perceive and what it is.
No, my objection is being involved in a broken compensation model where uplines are rewarded more so for recruiting than they are for selling a product. That's my issue. But tell me more about how I'm supposed to feel about multi-level marketing, Ed.
You take away the objection. Once you get how they surfacely feel about it, you take away the objection.
This is Ed Mylett, like late 90s, early 2000s. He doesn't look the same. We got deep into the conversation of what happened. This is him younger and maybe pre-supplements, allegedly.
By being the one to bring up how they really feel. And then in their minds, they're saying, well, my gosh, this guy knows exactly how we feel.
Feel, felt, found. Bingo card, Jesse Lee Ward.
Because we've all felt that way. We all had that question going in. And then I let them know, look, I know exactly how you feel. The fact that we're doing this recruiting process certainly sounds similar, doesn't it? And then I assure them that we are not one of those things.
What kind of insurance are they selling? That is a great question. Let me go to Wikipedia real quick. Then we'll go to their website. We're just going in a backwards way. They sell life insurance, they do retirement planning, and they do insurance, like regular insurance. And they've gotten in a bit of trouble with their advisors back in the day and recently. 2018, that's pretty recent. 12 former Mississauga. How do I pronounce this? How do I pronounce it? I don't know how to pronounce that. Agents were fined $865,000 for falsifying know your client information of a total of 95 documents and committing other offenses to facilitate leveraging investments. They also failed to cooperate with MFDA summons for interviews. 865. Hey Siri, what's 865,000 divided by 12?
865,000 divided by 12 is approximately 72,083.3333.
72,000 and change each. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, refresh. 946, 54. 54 more to go.
Things, and that we are a regulated business.
If we hit 1,000 for Nicole by midnight, we do one giveaway. If we hit 1,000 by the end of the stream, we do 2 giveaways right now in the stream. Charlene! We found training from Ed Mylett from back in the day. By we, I mean YouTube found it for me.
Requires life.
Also, Charlene, look what we have now. Look at this. Are you ready? Cute, right? Also, look at this one. That's for our squirrel trails. I love it. Well, we are looking at WFG, World Financial Group, and Ed Mylett. We looked at World Financial Group first. Well, no, that's a lie. We looked at Ed Mylett first and started reading an article about him and Baby Snark, then got bored, so we looked at the pictures. Then we went to Wikipedia and read the information about World Financial Group and all the trouble they've gotten into. And then we found this training by Ed Mylett on YouTube. And we also found new squirrel things like this and this for our squirrel trails. Welcome. Oh my God. My high school debate class lessons is screaming straw man alert. Listen, I have this book that I only did 1 chapter so far with Amy, but it's The Fallacy Detective. It's a little like out of date with some of the terminology, but like I didn't do debate in high school, and I didn't do like what's it called? Logic. So I'm learning about them. So, I think Utah's the hub of MLM shit. Maybe Canada is, but I'm pretty sure it's Utah.
Licensings and exams and et cetera, as you saw. So be important to confirm it, and then be important to help them know that you understand what they're thinking and how they're feeling, and that you thought that same thing yourself initially, and you'll overcome that objection.
Let us know.
I could never sell anything.
Why do you feel that way?
Well, I could never talk anyone to giving me money for anything.
I know exactly what you're saying. How would you feel, though, if you were about to educate
He's using feel, felt, found. Oh my God.
somebody and help them in a way that would benefit their family? Would that be different if you were educated?
How would you feel if you were actually helping women learn how to do their makeup and feel confident about themselves and be partnered with a company that has a consumable product? Oh, well, that sounds great. I would love helping people feel more confident. Then Mary Kay is the right company for you. It's the same every time. Calliope, hello. The editing of these videos reminds me of my college sales videos that I had to make. Oh my god. I love that. It's also very like, it's dated a little bit. I don't know.
Educating, do you think?
Yes, it would be if I was educated.
Yeah, like for example, what we did for you guys tonight, we were able to save you a couple $100s a month on your program. You're going to put away that money now into a plan, and I think we've agreed potentially that could mean hundreds of thousands of dollars to your family long term down the road as we implement this strategy. How do you think people would feel about you if you could do that for them?
Probably pretty good.
They'd feel good about you, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
I think maybe another question I'd ask you is, how would you feel about yourself if you could go into someone's home and maybe get a daughter into college that wouldn't go otherwise? Or you might be able to go into their home and relieve that burden of debt that's in their life. How would you feel about yourself if you could actually do that for somebody?
Well, I would feel pretty good.
If I could
Most people would. This is so freaking twisty.
show you a way to do that where it could potentially make you $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 potentially on a part-time basis, or maybe transfer into a full-time career, would that be something that might intrigue you?
Sure.
What if we could do...
Sure. Sir. This is role-playing. I'm not like... This is Ed Mylett being twisty, in my opinion, with the training that either WFG funded or he funded himself. I'm guessing he funded it himself, and he is showing how diverse his team is by talking down to a couple who is different skin color than he is. In my opinion, I'm being snarky because this is so overtly like, why didn't you just get multiple different people answering these questions?
Do it in such a way too where you wouldn't have to become a salesman and not change your entire personality. Because the reason I asked that is I didn't want to change the way I am, the way I've handled myself my entire life. If there was a way that I could show you to do that where you didn't have to become a salesman, but you could feel the way you felt as you just described a minute ago, and people would feel about you the way they'd feel, would that be something you'd be open to looking at?
Well, if I didn't have to be a salesman, yes, that'd be a good thing.
You don't have to sell Mary Kay. You get to share an incredible product with people who are interested in the product that you're sharing with them. You don't have to sell Young Living essential oils. You get to share a product that works and helps people be healthier and take toxic chemicals out of their home. You don't have to sell lies. Lies, lies, lies. You
sit on a throne of lies.
You sit on a throne of freaking lies. It is sales. And stop beating around the bush and saying it's not sales. It is sales, and sales is hard, and you have to have a skill for it. And you know what's easier to sell? Not a schmear meme, okay?
Okay, I think I can show you how to be successful in the business and not have to become some sales guru, okay? Fair enough?
You won't have to become some sales guru, but you still will have to do sales. Okay, Ed. You know, as much as I didn't like what he said to Jesse Lee on his podcast, yes, that person is the same as this person. Am I using a sticker as my wand? Indeed I am. I do not like this one bit. I do not like this one freaking bit. Don't leave, though. I just can't. This 90s aesthetic just reminds me of an old porn. I expected him to take off his shirt, and it is a terrible thought. Cena. Oh my god. Don't get my channel banned, though. Oh my god. I don't know. Do we have to play the Empire March now? Oh. That's just a twisty thought. Now I like feel skeevy.
Enough?
Fair enough.
All right, let's take a look.
Congratulations, you're at step number 5. Your guest has now turned into a new associate, and really we turn into...
Who made this? The fake trees in the background. Holy moly. Are we going to get any more Ed Mylett? Because if we're not, we're skipping this. Power of belief. Ed Mylett.
So I was just visiting about this topic with my kids, and I thought you and I ought to visit.
This is called WFG presentation training. There's 20 videos in it. You should be able to look it up and find it yourself.
About it too, because it applies so deeply to business. And that's the concept of belief and how that impacts our performance in everything in our lives. And I want you to think about belief for a second. See, if you're a good person, and that's really where this applies, is to good people, but good people will only let themselves in almost any endeavor, any activity, good people only take from it that which they believe they deserve.
How do you then explain twisty people ending up with billions of dollars who are not quote unquote good? So they believe they deserve all of that? Look, I do not want to get in this conversation about socialism or capitalism. I just don't, okay? I can't. I can't right now. I don't have the bandwidth for it. This is so twisty. Let's take a break and see how many subs she has. 946. Oh no. Look. Well, here is the link for the giveaway. If we get it to 1,000 by the end of the stream, we're doing 2 giveaways. If we get it to 1,000 by midnight, we'll do 1 giveaway. But you're still getting 2 items, so the 2 giveaways, you'd get 2 each. So 4 total. Okay.
Now, bad person, they'll always take more than they deserve because that's what people without character do. But good people, and I hope you consider yourself a good person, they'll only...
Stop manipulating me. I don't think I'm a good person at all. And he's trying to connect with you and build up, like, emotionally, like, twist you into thinking, like, wow, he's only talking to good people. I'm a good person. I'm going to be open to what he's saying. No, thanks.
Take from something that they think they deserve. Let me give you an example. Let's say there was a pizza here. We were going to serve, there's 12 people here. There's 12 slices of pizza. Well, you know how you'd react, and any good person. They'd either wait for everybody else to get their piece, or they only take 1 slice because they know that the other people there only would have 1 left for them. Bad person, they just take any time they want to, wouldn't they? So a good...
No, incorrect. If there are 12 slices and there's 12 people, it doesn't matter when you take it because everyone gets 1. So it doesn't matter if you wait for everyone to get theirs and you take the last piece, or you're just closest to the pizza and you grab a slice. He doesn't even offer all of the possibilities of this scenario.
A good person will only take from any scenario
Charlie?
That which they think they do.
Pun alert. This is the best. Where I have to wait for it to pop up. This is so cheesy. 100% pun approved. We need a pun alert. Anyone have any good audio for puns? I am good at pretending to be a good person, but at my core, I will go scorched earth on my enemies if I have to. I just don't think I'm a good person at all, so I don't even know if I'm more naive as opposed to a good person, and I have, obviously I could be very mean if I wanted to be, I guess.
Deserve. And that's a good thing. It's also a bad thing. Because ultimately what it comes down to in business is really this. When it comes to your business life.
Everyone is invited over for pizza. You have 12 slices. There are 12 people. We're over at your house and you said, this is what we're eating for dinner. Grab a slice. You grab a slice. Okay, we're talking about pizza and as food, as consuming something to eat, to fill a nutritional need because you're hungry. And then we're jumping to business talk. Okay, Ed, tell me more.
Or becoming affluent, saving money, getting financially independent. You'll only take from your life and from your business that which you think you deserve. And so really, almost more important than strategy is an internal identity. It's an internal belief that says, I deserve this. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have this dream come true. I deserve to be financially independent. I deserve to be in the top 10 in my business. I deserve to be number 1. Or my team deserves to. My family deserves to.
In multi-level marketing, you can say all you want, I deserve this, but you are winning at the expense and losses of other people's financial sacrifices in every multi-level marketing company. And guess what? WFG, multi-level marketing. And it's not just one level where you have you and then you have your recruit and that's it. It is a multi-level pyramid. Okay?
And once you believe...
I'm a little terrified. I'm sure he is not going to know who I am. He has 844,000 subscribers. Oh, I'm not nervous. It's fine. I'm fine.
If you deserve something, then you've at least opened the door to walk into the room of success. But prior to believing you deserve it, you can do all the work, all the calls, all the mechanics that the other people do. But if you don't believe you deserve it, you're never going to even walk into the room and sit at the table to have a chance to get your piece. The chair at the table, the space at the table is only reserved for those who believe they deserve to be sitting there.
What the hell? You're invited over for pizza. I'm inviting 11 people plus myself. I'm going to get a pizza that has 12 slices. You come into the house with the understanding that you get to eat the pizza because you came over for dinner. You can count. There's 12 people and 12 slices. So you take a piece of pizza at whatever time because you know you're invited into the house. You're there to eat. We're eating pizza. Okay? What? You won't sit? I mean, if I'm invited, by definition, I'm gonna probably sit at the table, or maybe I'll sit on the couch if I'm allowed to eat on the couch. I'm confused.
And so
I make room at my table for everyone, regardless of their self-esteem. Burn. Also, if y'all haven't subbed to Maggie Mumbles, you should do it. I know we're subbing to Nicole right now. 949.51. Come on, 51 people? Let me get Maggie Mumbles. I know, we're squirrel. Where is it? Oh, no, not sounds. We're on a squirrel trail, okay? Just give me a second. Maggie Mumbles. Okay. This is spiritual bypassing with Young Living essential oils. This was a great video. She also did Is Purium a Pyramid Scheme 11 days ago. Anti-MLM from a witch's perspective. So there's some good starts for lots of cool videos. And she also has a video, what does the Bible say about divination? Like super interesting stuff. 782 subs, 261 videos, and this is her subscribe right here. I need to put you in Nightbot. Also, we're getting Nicole to 1,000, okay? Here we go. We're going back. Press play.
hard work matters. Why does hard work matter? Well, hard work matters strategically because if you make more phone calls, you do the old adage, right? Show up earlier than everybody else, leave later. But there's something more deep about that. Yes, making more phone calls, seeing more people, being more active, being busier, putting in more hours into something always gives you a strategic chance to be more successful in others because you've increased your odds. You've talked to more people, you're more likely to get more prospects, you're more likely to get more clients or recruits or candidates for your business. So yes, strategically that increases your chances. But something powerful happens when you do things other people aren't willing to do. You begin to believe you deserve to have things other people won't have. And that's what gets you a seat at the table of success. Now once you're there, it's a dogfight. It's a dogfight of skills and talents and luck and faith.
Maggie, would it be okay for me to say in Nightbot our favorite anti-MLM witch or subscribe to our favorite anti-MLM witch? Is that an okay thing to say, or how would you prefer that? Our friendly anti-MLM witch, Maggie Mumbles here. Is that okay? This guy wants to be Schwarzenegger. What happened to the 3 to 4 hours? Oh yeah, we forgot. I think, let me see if it comes through. I hate that attitude. Just work the hours you paid. Too much culture of unpaid hours. Yes. The breaks are more productive than the video. Oh my God. Yes, that's great. Okay. Sub to our friendly anti-MLM witch, Maggie Mumbles here. Okay, submit. The shortcut is ! Maggie, and our mods have access. I need to update the sheet, but friendly anti-MLM witch is awesome. Sweet. Okay. That's what I put. Okay. Minimize. Let's go.
And circumstance and blessing and all that stuff. But just to get to the table, to get into the room, you have to believe you deserve to be there. And so again, I want to say this to you. The hard work part plays into shifting your identity. That over time, not even that long a period of time, when you're doing the things others are unwilling to do, you begin quietly to begin to believe that, oh, I deserve to be rewarded in ways these other people aren't going to be rewarded because I'm doing the things others won't do.
So how does that play out when I was working over 40 hours a week in Mary Kay, finding new leads, taking care of my current customers, selling to people, and then at the request of my upline, listening to her direction, continually restocking and upping my stock to get to the complete inventory in Mary Kay, which was whatever, $10,000. How does that play out then? I'm willing to do things other people aren't willing to do. I drove 8 hours one way for training, would stay the night with my parents or a couple nights with my parents, go to the training, then drive all the way back to Mississippi. It's like 8.5 hours one way. Hi, Des. Not my idea of a great pizza party. This just breeds jealousy and bitterness. You deserve to be paid for your labor. Everyone does. And if you're asking for free labor with the hopes of them playing in a lottery-esque system where some people will work their asses off and get paid and other people will work their asses off and not get paid, you don't want to be a part of multi-level marketing.
And so the fastest way to change your identity, to change our belief, is just to flat get to work, to flat get there earlier, to flat leave later, to just make...
I did that. I made graphics for our team. I reached out to my 100 people or whatever every couple of days. I'd follow up. I'd remind people of my classes. I would I would follow up with my customers and tell them when, at 3 months to see if they needed to reorder. I let people reorder from my website because Mary Kay would ship directly to them. I was constantly doing events and stuff like that. I didn't go to conventions. What do you mean? I would go there early. I would prepare. I would stay up late, but up till 1, 2 in the morning, looking at my leads list and following up and doing all the stuff that I was told to. What do you showing up early and doing what no people would? You can really mess up relationships by sacrificing the time, and they say, just hold on, you can do it. You're getting so much better at sales. Just stick it in. And then all of a sudden you realize you passed the return date to be able to return your inventory, and then you're stuck.
More calls, see more people, be more relentless, just pour ourselves into the work, because actually the hard work can in reverse impact our...
Stop snapping at us, sir. You don't need to.
Identity. And that's what begins to happen. When you start to do those things they won't do, you begin quietly to change your belief. That you begin to believe, oh, I deserve to sit at the table with these other people who do the
Everyone deserves to sit at the table, and if someone is uncomfortable or nervous about sitting at the table, then people who are already sitting there can make room and pull in a new chair to make more room for people. That's the dynamic of being aware of other people so you can make room for others who need a freaking seat.
Things other people aren't willing to do. And that's the key in changing your belief. So ask yourself this question, honestly, in whatever business you're in.
No, he wants you to be in multi-level marketing.
Have you done everything physically and mentally possible to get yourself to that table, if you've done everything you're capable of doing, if you've been relentless and ferocious and invested so much time, effort, and energy that inside you, you know you deserve to win. Or if you held something in reserve, if you've not really given it your...
Thanks, beauty school dropout. It screwed me up and I felt like it was never working hard enough or doing enough. It's gross. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I would say that it brought our marriage to a breaking point being in Mary Kay. On top of that, my mother-in-law was diagnosed, content warning, cancer. She was diagnosed with an incurable brain tumor. So at the same time that I'm still working on my Mary Kay stuff, and I end up going up to take care of her, and also when she's sleeping, because she went to bed early, I'd work my business at night. I traveled 2 hours one way to go to a training. I went to a director in this other state, one of her classes to get training on like how she did classes. I wish that I would have never gotten involved with multi-level marketing. And all I can do now is try to help others and work out the shame I have for doing what I did in multi-level marketing.
Your best. If you kind of hoped you'd get a little bit lucky, or maybe you've stuck your toe in it, or maybe you've given most of your heart to it, but not completely all.
You shouldn't have to give your whole heart to work. You shouldn't have to give all of your life to work. And yeah, some people have to just to live, but listening to Ed Mylett say, give your whole mind and your whole heart to something that's just for money, don't do it. Please don't do it.
All your heart and all your effort and all your labor and all your energy because you want to have an excuse if it doesn't work.
Yeah, this is the dude that Jesse Lee Ward pays $30,000 to.
Or maybe you want to hold a little in reserve so you don't get your hopes up too much in case it doesn't work out. Well, it's that little bit of reserve you hold back that will ultimately keep you from sitting at the table of success. To get to that table, to sit up at the big boy and the big lady table, you're going to have to be giving it everything you've got so that inside there's a shift that takes place that says, I deserve this. I believe I deserve to have whatever these things are I want to have. So ask yourself that question when this video goes away. Have you given it everything? And if you haven't, you got a chance today to change that, and ultimately 30 days from now completely change what you believe you deserve. And you're a whole new person with a whole new identity, with a whole new set of beliefs. Take care.
What fuckery. Bank on yourself with whole life insurance? Oh my God. Oh my Lanta, we're not watching this. Gosh darn. Okay, this is... How long have we been streaming for? Who knows? 2 hours. Love that clarity. That's a great. Taking care of your loved ones is something that's worth your time and effort. Shampoo, ketone shakes, etc. are not. I got in trouble with my Jollibee at Unique because I didn't post after having my daughter because I was in the hospital and both my daughter and I had complications. Oh my God. Did you hear about the time that Emily Favre told one of her teammates that she better show up to the Zoom call or she was going to be revoking her mentorship from her? And this girl had just had a C-section. And so she's in the hospital bed on the Zoom, gets someone to snap a picture of her with her baby next to her in the little crib for a Beachbody Zoom. Okay, we're going to watch it. We're going to watch part of it. Oh my God. Ed Mylett speaks to agents. This is 21 minutes at 8% Nation. So which is the better video though? This is This is probably going to be trash video. Sharing the secrets of his success. Speaks to agents. Let's just watch this one. This is 20 minutes.
What do you feel like doing? All right. Do you want me to talk? I could do that. I thought maybe we'd dance a little. I don't know. No, here's what I want to do.
Another bigger, golder watch.
I want to change our lives in the next hour.
No shade if y'all have gold watches. I just am irritated with Ed. I'm on edge listening to him twist people and manipulate them and listening to these sales pitches. And then, and again, someone's just going to say, oh, you're jealous. I am not. I'm not jealous of people who have a lot of money. Okay? I don't like individuals using lifestyle claims and money and manipulation to get people to give up money so that they can get wealthier, and then the person who has made the sacrifices loses. Ugh.
I don't, you can clap for that.
Who's Cody Askins? What's 8% Nation Conference?
Should clap for that, actually, right? I don't, I'll say it to you again, I want this to be a life-changing hour. I don't take your time lightly. I didn't fly here today to kind of blow some smoke at you. I don't have...
No, you flew there because someone paid your speaker fee and then you fulfilled the requirements to get paid, sir.
I have a DJ like my buddy Jesse did yesterday, but I do have an unbelievable message for you that I think can change your life. And at the end of the hour, you can measure it whether or not maybe your life moves just a millimeter. And for the right person here, I hope that it does. All with me on that? Say yes. They cut my time by 10 minutes. I saw that back there, Cody. Let me see if I can do it that quick. So, hey, listen, why do I say that? Why do I want to...
Oh, this is Cody's conference. Interesting.
Change your life, because I believe you were born to do something great with your life. I actually believe you were born to do that in big ways and small ways. And that's an easy thing to open up a speech with. You're going to do something great. But I want to say it to you again. You, like you specifically, were born to do something great with your life.
Also, Maggie and any other anti-MLM creators, I just populated the free anti-MLM folder with new stuff a few days ago. I think this is the folder. Could this message have been an email? Yes, but then we would be doing something else productive with our time. There's the Google Drive folder. If you are an anti-MLM creator and need help or with content, I put about 10 new videos in there. Aaron organized part of it, so they're in folders. You just have to click on the folder and see what's new in each one. So, if you need that, that's where it is.
And sometimes we forget.
Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying that.
Because we're going through difficult times. I'm under no illusion. I've been to lots of events like this. I started my career in the financial services business, and I'm still in it to an extent. I've just built about 30 other companies since then. And all
He's still in it. He's still in WFG.
Kinds of different businesses, and I think the principles I'm going to teach you today transcend all businesses, but I'm going to tweak it and morph it for the one that I started in, which is the financial services business, which I...
Is he wearing... No shade if you wear makeup, but it looks like he's wearing splotchy bronzer.
I believe is the best business, the insurance business, specifically to be in the world today. I actually believe that. The reason is it's scalable. Everybody that I coach that are entrepreneurs want to scale.
I made 21 friendship bracelets, Taylor's version for a Doctor Who themed convention. I ran out of beads, so waiting for my order to come in. Awesome, Rebecca.
Their businesses.
Kate's Crossing, what's up? My mom showed all of your stickers to the family who's staying with us, and they loved them. Or the mom who's staying with us loved them. That makes sense, Rebecca. Between 100 and 200,000, probably. Maybe they did his makeup for sure. Y'all do not skimp out on paying your makeup artists, and because the good ones matter.
and the single most scalable business in the world. Not enough of you talk about that when you recruit, because you talk about your contracts and your product and your commissions and how to close and all this real low-level stuff that anybody can.
It might be the lights too. It might be the shadows. I don't know. I'm just commenting on like stuff that I can't unsee.
Teach.
And I'm not trying to make an issue if guys wear makeup or anyone wears anything. I'm just, don't skimp out on your makeup artist, okay?
Anybody can do. But really what you need to be able to do is grab people's hearts and minds. People right now are going through pain. You can clap for that too, yes, right? People.
Why would we clap that people are going through pain? Am I getting a migraine listening to Ed Mylett? Maybe. Maybe it's a stress headache. Who knows? Holy moly. I feel like, hey, have you ever thought about, so I ordered some stickers. Wait, where are we at? Are we at 1,000 yet? We're at 949. We need 51 more subs for Breaking Even Communications to do the two giveaways today. But if we get it by midnight tonight, we'll do one giveaway. Chelsea, yes, sir, clapping for people's pain. 100%. That's right, DC. Your hair and makeup and break you. Make and break you, yes. He might be. That's a good point. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. It just is interesting.
People right now, by the way, if I could say something out of respect, I'd put my phone down when I'm talking. You know, like if a dude gets up that's worth about $500 million, you might want to take notes.
I might put my phone down when I was talking. The audacity of talking to people like that. Why do you care? You got your speaker's fee. The amount of people whose egos are larger than the state of Texas telling people to please pay attention and take notes, maybe they're recording you. Shocker. We can do that in 2022 and 2023. I bet he's more than that. I bet he's, I'm number 950, let's go. We're giving away the Flint Roller and a Frost Buddy cup, and you can choose either the like 12 different can size one or the one that can hold like their Starbucks cup and your like a pint of ice cream, and it holds any size of Dutch Brothers. You can choose a bigger one if you want. So whoever wins, we're going to do one giveaway if we get to 1,000 by midnight tonight, and we're not telling Nicole. And we'll do two if we get it by the end of the stream.
Right? You might want to take notes, even you big timers in here.
Oh my God, it's a moot point. Of course it is. We're going to sounds.
This is all a moot point.
We need a cow. We need a cow. Taking a break. We need a cow. We need a cow right now. Okay, we're getting a cow. Hold on. Stock. Where's a cow? We need a cow. Oh my God, y'all are helping me pick. Okay. Which one? Is it this one? This top one that's chewing? It's all a moot point. Oh, this one's cute too. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Look at this little one. When I'm hovering over it, you can see it move. So we just want one that's like talking to us. Oh no, no drippies. Oh, look at this one chewing. Sorry, I can type faster than I write, sir. Yes. It's all a moot point. We need... Oh my gosh, what a little BB. I like this one. The chewing one. Find the cow that looks like it gives no Fs. I feel like it's this one. Is this one the one that gives no Fs? Honestly, I bet cows have good opinions, though. I bet they do, too. I like this one. Am I going to spend 8 credits on it? Maybe. Do we like this one? I have a lag on, so. I like the top one. Okay. Okay. License. I've spent 24 credits. Don't let me buy any more videos, okay? We're putting it in right now. Okay. All right. Where am I? We are going to add. Where are we going to add? We're going to add this. And we're going to add our cow. Animated overlay. And when it's done, I want to hide. And we're going to put it up here. I'm going to have to shorten it. That's okay. Ready? Oh, wait. Okay. Nobody blink. Nobody even blink for 1 second. Okay? Here. Alamu point. What's this one called? Can I make this wider? 2.9. Hold on. Are we ready? Are you ready? Yes, replace. Choose. Audio. Are you ready? Okay, I'm going to turn the sound up. It may blast your ears. Hopefully it doesn't.
This is all a moot point. This is all a moot.
Yes. Okay, sorry. Someday I'm not going to do this, and then I'm going to be professional.
So, you were born to do something great with your life. I'm going to tell you how and why I believe that's true. Some of you even here, coming here today, I can tell you I remember this. I come to events like this. Let me tell you what occurred to me, if I'm being really honest with you. I thought everybody was a little bit more motivated than me.
Is this really a video that says Eric Thomas how not to be average? What people have we come across? Who is Cody Askins?
I'll be honest with you. I thought they were a little bit more motivated, a little bit more fired up. They stand up for every speaker, whether they're any good or not. And I used to think, that's awfully weird. Like, all these people are super inspired and motivated. And the truth is, at least 80% of the time, I'm not. 80% of the time, I'm questioning whether I should even be doing this.
Donation to the video fund. Thank you, Mr. Ranger Lab. Which one do you want? Do we want a dancing? Here we go. Oh, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix them. I gotta cut the white part out of the squirrel. Can we just like appreciate it's doing the windshield wiper better than I ever could? Also, I'm secretly like, so lots of people covered the course that was leaked by an informant, and like I'm like just holding my breath waiting for Heather to cover Fraser Brooks, because like I can't wait. I hope you do cover Fraser. Pauses, unbuttons his suit jacket. I mean, I probably would too. I'd probably be wearing a sweatshirt and sneakers on stage.
This anymore. Even when I started to make money, I wasn't sure whether I should continue to do it or not.
Dude, stop moving around. Your microphone is being... Oh.
There are parts of it I just didn't enjoy doing. And because there...
You're creating a wind tunnel of sorts with your hand.
There are parts of it I didn't enjoy doing. I thought, well, maybe this isn't completely for me. Now that I'm 51 years old, I've built a bunch of businesses, I realize there's no element of any business that you're going to love every single part of. But what I do know is when
I can't say that. He can't change. Well, I mean, he could have. Carly, Moo Point Fun, let's go.
This is all a moot point.
Let's go. I haven't even watched Fraser's video yet. I keep forgetting. I literally cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm like, when you're counting down for your, one of your favorite TV shows to drop a new episode, that's what I keep doing on Heather's channel because I keep refreshing her page. Also, speaking of refreshing, let's see. 9:52:48. Don't break my heart, guys. Please don't. Do not break my heart. It would be awful. Don't break the goat, our stream goat's heart either. Okay? The stream goat appreciates your sacrifice.
when I would come to events like this, oftentimes I was going through some pain, whether that was financial pain, relationship pain, emotional pain. Maybe I wasn't making the money I wanted to, questioning whether I should. Do any of you relate to any of those kind of things at all?
I do not know why this song keeps playing. I don't know where it is on my stream. I have no idea. Oh, I see Adobe stock.mp4. Is that my background? Okay. I see a screen share. I don't see any MP3s though. I don't know why it keeps playing.
Oh, yes or no? Okay, cool. So let's be real. Me too.
Also, if y'all don't sub to Heather, here you go. Anti-MLM creator, consistent. I don't even know if I'm smart enough to be sharing her channel, but like, this is Heather. And I think I have Lisa. Do I have you in Nightbot? Lisa's another anti-MLM creator. Y'all can feel free to click on names and follow whoever you want.
And what I realized is I was reading Think and Grow Rich Again recently, said on the other side of temporary pain, you meet your other self.
Yeah, maybe yourself who's broke because you spent all your money on multi-level marketing, listening to your upline, making them rich, and you losing and losing and losing until finally you realize that you are in a broken compensation model where your uplines win and the median to lower range of people in the pyramid structure lose. Rebecca! What is happening? What? Oh my God. Holy moly, Rebecca gifted 5 DC memberships? Welcome to Illyria.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome,
Welcome to Illyria. I love that squirrel. I'm never going to get over the squirrel. Prepare to be sick of me, guys. Prepare to be sick of me, okay? Thank you so much. What do you want? Do you want It's All a Moot Point? We can do that. We can do the Twilight Zone. We can do this one. Or we can do this one. Happy Sounds, Princess Bride. Oh.
As you wish.
I hope that's not too soon to say I love you, but thank you so much for the gifted subs. If you were just gifted a sub, enjoy your custom emotes. Enjoy the members only streams. I don't know what to say.
If you can survive the
Stop it.
temporary, you'll meet another version of you.
Bye, Sam.
I'm up here not because I'm super impressive, because I'm not. In fact, the security guards both told me, they're like, dude, I thought you were a lot bigger based on looking at your pictures. I'm like, thank you, both of you. Nice thing to tell me. Right? Which I was bigger. It's just COVID and I like to make excuses. So, if you can survive the temporary, you'll meet another.
I think the noise is because of this. Oh. Wait, which is this? Me? Or not? Oh, I know. I wish I was as good as Savannah. Savannah has fancy things happening. It's me. There is a layer somewhere on one of my deals that I have like the olive tree people in a folder, and I don't even know. Remember our olives that we used to do with the olive tree people? Did I download 1 billion olives? Yes. So there's an MP3 file somewhere that's playing, and I don't know where it is. So, just a surprise. Is it in this one? You know what I think it is? Let me try this.
Version of yourself.
Nope, still wrong. Sorry.
I coach lots of successful people in all kinds of industries. People that have run countries.
No, it's not. It's me. Normally, I can press the pause play button on my keyboard, and it's playing the music from the intro. I have no idea why. But I just need to be back here and just press play.
Businesses, sports, entertainment. I am one myself. And I can tell you that the difference with them and most people is they have a different relationship with pain.
Oh my God. Content warning. Twisty.
See, we're wired all the way back to the caveman days to avoid pain. That's how our brains are wired. It keeps us alive. What actually keeps you alive does not make you successful. And so our proclivity is to avoid pain and discomfort. And when we're going through it, we try to get through it in such a way that it doesn't cause us much pain. I had Phil Heath. I have the best
Life and
business and
Vibe.
self-development
Hello.
podcast in the world.
Kudos for being super smart. Hope it goes well. Hope you're writing my last paper for this class on health policy. Hell yes. I wish it was. Savannah has that. I don't. I should make one, but she does it through Streamlabs. I think she streams through Streamlabs or OBS, and you can get widgets that connect to super chats that will make like little noises when you get super chats. My sound effects are fueled by technical difficulties, not actual like smart sound effects like Savannah does. Also, I think I missed Savannah's live streams this past week. Dang it. I gotta go rewatch them. Okay, let's go. Sorry, I'm holding my head. My eyes like so painful.
It's the #1 podcast in that space in the world. You should listen to it. I had
He has it? He has it?
It doesn't cause us much pain. I had Phil Heath. I have the best business and self-development podcast in the world. It's the #1 podcast in that.
He has. Oh, we're gonna look. We're gonna look. Ed Mylett podcast. Where's the rating system? Rank. Stop it. Where is it? Unchartable? It must be on this. I'm sorry for I can hear the white noise in the background. Nope. Chart ranking. Nope. Where would it be? Chartable. Okay. Apple Podcast, down 13 spots, number 213. Apple Podcast, United States of America, business, number 16, holding a spot. Apple Podcast, United States of America, entrepreneurship, number 6 in the United States. Apple Podcast, Great Britain, business, down 14 spots to number 54. Apple Podcast, Great Britain, entrepreneurship, number 12. Spotify, not in Canada's top podcasts. It is number 25 in Australia. It's number 15 in the United States of America. Is this ass math that we are looking at right now? That does not say number 1. Number 6 is pretty good. It's not number 1. Oh my God. They all have number 1 podcasts in the world. What charted ranking system are we looking at? I feel like it's one of those situations where it's like, I really did think I was having a medical emergency the other day when we were reading that paragraph in the workbook, and I was like, I do not understand what is being said right now.
Space in the world. You should listen to it. Because we're going through difficult times. I'm going to brag because I don't have a high IQ. Turns out, according to the guys that are protecting me here, I'm not all that jacked and sexy anymore, so I don't have that going for me.
Sorry, I went too far.
Big deal. Not one, to win it once is miraculous, right? How do you win 7 times? Podcast in the world. It's the #1 podcast in that space in the world.
You sit on a throne of lies.
You sit on a throne of lies. Also, our negative sounds.
Terrible liar. Terrible liar. Terrible liar.
You should listen to it. I had Phil Heath on my show, the 7-time Mr. Olympia recently. He's become a good friend. I like Phil a lot. I said, Phil, how do you win 7 Mr. Olympias?
Genetics, training, sponsorships, steroids. I mean, tell us more.
That's a big deal. Not one, to win it once is miraculous, right? How do you win 7 times? And he gave me an answer on the podcast. I go, that's not why. He goes, well, why? I said, you have a different relationship with pain than everybody else. You pursue it and chase it when you go in the gym because you know on the other side of that pain, you get introduced to another set of legs. You get introduced to another set of biceps. You get introduced to another set of abs, so you're willing to go through it. Most guys will do what they can to minimize it, mitigate it, or avoid it. I know this because in my own life that's true. I've been able to, do well financially with 2 skills. I don't have a high IQ. Turns out, according to the guys that are protecting me here, I'm not all that jacked and sexy anymore, so I don't have that going for me. Whatever. And I got 2 skills. Let me tell you what they are, and I'll tell you how I got them. My 2 skills are, by the way, I'm going to brag, because I said I only have 2. So when you only have 2, you're allowed to brag about the 2. Okay? Here's the 2. I'm really present, and I care, and I listen to people well. Like, I'm extraordinary at it.
What? What? I'm really present, I care, and I listen to people really well. I'm extraordinary at it. Didn't Jessie Lee say something similar? I have to think of when she said that. I'm trying to manage my pain right now. Just give me a second. Maybe he is good at listening. Maybe he's so good at listening that he knows how to manipulate people, in my opinion. Lol. Heather. Oh, wait, what time is it? 6:33. Wait, when's Heather going live? Hold on. We gotta go. We're just going over here. Heather, see. Weren't you going live? The 13th? That's today. 7:30? We're gonna redirect to Heather. Okay. Let me go on my back end. Okay. Your channel. Manage videos. If you want to know how to redirect. Wait, Heather, do you have redirect turned on? Oh, I just got demonetized. God dang it. I'm gonna cry. That's okay. It's okay. Add. Yes! Let's go! Ray and John share their wisdom, part 2, 7:30. Am I going to stream for another hour? It's wild. Let's go.
That's why my show's so good. I really am interested. I really care. I really believe in people.
So you really believe in people at the expense of actually believing in the product that you're selling? No thanks. I'll pass.
Really present with them, and they feel it. Write this down. You're always making people feel something, so you should be intentional about it. Most of you, God bless you, brother or sister, you're just oblivious to the fact that you're constantly making people feel something instead of being intentional about what it is they're feeling. That's my skill number 1. Number 2, I'm a good communicator. That's it. That's all I got. Checkmate. You take those 2 things from me, I don't know what I'd be doing. Probably incarcerated.
What an asshole. Probably incarcerated. Sit down. Someone's laughing in the audience right now. That's okay. No biggie. It's fun hanging out with y'all. I will look. Let me look real quick to see why they demonetized me. I am limited. This video request. I'm just gonna request a review. It says that my video is not safe for people to watch, so maybe they will give me back the monetization. So it's not totally demonetized. It's limited right now, but I've book club was limited probably from God. That's okay. This video, we use a combination of automated. Oh my God. It doesn't matter. Sorry, I got distracted. Here we go. Sorry.
So let me tell you where those come from. I'm the child of an alcoholic and a drug addict. And today will be the last time I talk about this because it's very painful for me and I don't like talking about it. And
you don't need to talk about it. You don't need to talk about it. Also, content warning. Alcoholism and drug addiction.
And I do it to serve people, but I'm not really enjoying it when I do it. My dad was an alcoholic till I was 15. I'm so strongly believe that people can change their life because I watched my hero do it. I watched my hero change from living terribly as a father and a husband and a person into the last.
Thank y'all. You don't have to give me super chat. I'm sorry I said it out loud. And I talked through things out loud and I didn't mean to influence y'all like that. I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chat. We'll do a cow.
This is all a moot point.
It's all a moot point. Thank you so much for the super chat. Can I tell y'all something before he begins on his journey? I don't know if my mom will ever be able to feel comfortable to be on stream. She's fine with me talking about it, but her mom was an alcoholic until she came to live under my parents' care about 4 years before she ended up content warning, end of life, before she passed away. And my mom is the one that basically not only drew a boundary, but did not bash her parents in front of us, even though they chose to not have a super close relationship with us. But my mom was the one that basically stopped this like her experience with my grandparents growing up, her parents, was she like went to tons of therapy and basically stopped it from like herself from falling in the same kind of things that her mom did. And like, I think that is incredible. She doesn't use it to manipulate people. But when he's talking here, that he's using this as a sales thing. And it is, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's private. You don't necessarily need to share it to sell stuff, but it is also powerful when you can say like, and I think it's powerful, my mom, who's not a boisterous, loud person. Y'all see her, she is the sweetest person, and she really went from a painful growing up experience to looking in the mirror and saying like, I I'm going to do whatever it takes so that my kids get to be in a healthy home. And my dad, like didn't drink beer when we were growing up because the smell was very triggering for my mom. And I mean, some people in my family drink now, but it was something that he did so that she didn't have to be triggered, because that was a painful experience because of her growing up thing. But I'm not trying to paint my parents like they're perfect. I'm just saying, like, it's powerful that I think that our growing up experience could have been very different if my mom hadn't gone to therapy or didn't want to, if my mom hadn't wanted to be healthy and learn how to have healthy relationships with the kids that she had, or whatever that looks like. Because that's not something that she, like, you know, that she really saw modeled or whatever. So, oh, y'all are sweet. My mom is awesome.
Last 35
Whoops. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was trying to say, but my mom is awesome.
years of his life being the best man I've ever met. So when I say I believe people can change, I say that from experience. I watched my hero do it. But growing up, I want you to imagine this. I'm 5 years old. I have 3 little sisters. And I had to figure out real quick when my dad got home every day, by the time I was 5, which guy was walking through that front door. And I would get next to the front door as a little boy, 5 years old, and I would watch my old man walk through that door. And I could see his tonality. I could read his face. I could smell his tie tied right. Is his hair a little disheveled? How's he walking? At 5 years old.
Oh my God, this is painful.
And if he was drinking, I'd say, Mimi, get the sisters upstairs. Mom will go take a shower. And I would leave myself alone with this man downstairs. It got to the point where I knew at about 7 by the sound the lock made when the key went in it. I'd hear his car drive up, and I would walk up to that front door, and I would listen to the sound the key made. And if it was struggling to get in, Mimi, get upstairs. Get Andrea, get Erica, go upstairs. Mama, go upstairs, take a shower. I knew by the sound. And then if he was drinking, I'd have to change him with the way I communicated.
Damn. This is like hard to listen to because I only walked in on my grandmother losing it because she had too much to drink a few times, because my dad did not let them stay with us if she was not able to promise that she couldn't drink. And so it is hard to listen. It's a painful, and obviously it is not something that I grew up with, because my mom didn't drink growing up and she went to therapy, and it could have been different. She drank as a teenager and as a young adult, and then she stopped. But she didn't drink when she started having kids, so. I wish that he didn't feel the need to tell this story and use a painful memory like this to prove how good of a communicator he is, because he was able to calm his dad down, or whatever he's going to say. Sorry, I'm just nervous to press play. I think he actually is. It is a painful memory. I think he is also doing it on purpose. And I think he is still having a hard time talking about it. I think.
Would grab his hand. Daddy, how's your day? I got a 93 on my spelling test. I hit a home run at baseball practice. You did? Yeah. Did anything go good? Well, I had one good meeting. And I would be able to move him with my words away from the liquor cabinet. And if I could get him over on the couch, we could sit there and I would just talk into him and change him. If you can survive the temporary, you meet another version of yourself.
Damn.
Little did I know as a 5, 6, 7-year-old little boy that on the other side of that
Christina.
horrific pain that I wish on no child, God was giving me the skills I would use to reach millions and millions of people.
It is painful to listen and to say that God was the one that gave him the skills when I do not believe that trauma is in God's plan at all for anybody. And I don't even know what I believe about any spiritual being anymore. I don't know. I do not. I think that he thinks he is helping people. It is tough to listen and for him to have found peace with how he kept his siblings and his mom safer by redirecting his dad's attention to himself to either be able to calm him down or, I'm guessing, to take a beating from his dad. And that he thinks that God gave him this opportunity to become this incredible communicator because of that trauma. I cannot resolve what I believe about that. I don't think that it's something I agree with. Trauma gave him the skills. And it's just heavy. It's just heavy that he believes that God put him in that position.
Change their life. Yeah. And
you're all cheering.
I don't know why today it's bothering me more today. But it is. Something.
Rivka said, former addict, social alcoholic here. The only person who can change an addict alcoholic is the person themselves. It has to come from the inside. You can't force someone to change. It's on them. For sure. So, I guess more about content warning. I just want to tell you because they're both no longer with us, and it is a painful thing because it is a ripple effect of alcoholism. My grandparents used to live in Florida, so not an easy drive or way to get there to go see them. Normally, they would either come to visit us sometimes, or they would be vacationing in Arizona and we'd go visit them in Arizona. And as they got on later on in life, my mom started to visit them more, and there was a situation that happened because the alcoholism had progressed to the point it did with my grandmother, that one day when my grandfather had fallen, and I think he had had a stroke, he had lost some ability to speak at that point, and he wasn't, because she was nervous about calling 911 because she had been drinking and she was fearful that something would happen, and whatever the paranoia was with the drinking. So by the time my mom ended up visiting them and helping them, there was lasting impacts from her long-term alcoholism. And so when my mom finally had to make the decision with her siblings to bring them both to Texas to take care of them full time, she was essentially had to get sober because of the living situation, and then getting her meds right for some of the issues she had. And it is, my grandfather ended up outliving her, but was not able to speak clearly because of her being too scared to call 911. And to watch my mom, who had been treated the way she had, and after her healing and her therapy, help them and advocate for them, isn't something everyone can do. But showed the work that she had done in her own life, and that she was able to freely give to them and to help improve their quality of life, what they had, for the next 5 or 6 years. And so it's a little bit painful to talk about, but there are consequences that were unexpected because of long-term alcoholism. Oh, sorry, Sonia. And like the ripple effects. So I'm so sorry about this. I lost my father and fiance to drugs. Sorry, I'm crying. Thank you for sharing too, Rivka. I don't know like the point of what I was trying to say, but it's a very complex, dynamic situation with addiction. And I'm just trying to speak as someone whose parent was able to pivot, even though all of like signs probably would have shown her, my mom, becoming an alcoholic if she hadn't stopped because of her home situation, and also my dad sacrificing something he enjoyed drinking because the smell triggered my mom and his love for her. And I wanted to encourage people that with a story that is hopefully has some hope. If you've had a situation that you're the victim in, and that as someone who benefited from the person that might have picked up those habits, stopping and going to therapy and doing their best to work out of a situation like that. Good night. Good night, Lisa. Trigger warning, I lost my brother to an overdose. I'm sorry. So I guess I was trying to say, like, the ripple effects of the alcoholism is painful because of my mom's growing up situation and my grandfather losing his ability to speak because of what the alcoholism had done to my grandmother. And also always the potential that like all is not lost if you've had a parent be awful to you because of, and I say this as the person that benefited from it, not the person that went through it. So sorry, I'm crying. It's just painful to talk about, and it's hard listening to Ed manipulate the sales team. And also I feel sad for him
that he thinks that this was somehow God's plan. So one of the reasons I don't drink is because it was upsetting my daughter. Her dad's an alcoholic, and while she saw very little of that, she wasn't comfortable with me drinking at all.
Occurred to me about, I wrote a book called The Power of One More. It's the #1 book in the world for 2 months, which is kind of crazy right now. And if you haven't gotten it, go get it. Forbes said it's the modern day Think and Grow Rich. But what I did in the book, I wrote the book. And then when I was done, I woke up one night. I met my wife in kindergarten, by the way. It's another reason I'm not in prison. And she grew up down the street from me. I woke up, I've only cried maybe like 3 times that she's ever seen. And I woke up I wrote the book, and anyway, I woke up about, I don't know, but it's probably now about 3 months ago, crying in the middle of the night. I went, babe, wake up, wake up. She goes, what? I said, babe, someone helped Daddy. And she said, what did you say? I said, someone helped Daddy get sober. I never thought about it.
And I'm glad that you made a decision to keep yourself safe. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that. No kid should ever have to do that. And Chelsea's right. Alcoholism has far-reaching effects. So, welcome back, Tanya. And I'm not trying to say, I just want to reiterate, I'm not trying to say that every situation should be like my mom or anything like that. I'm just trying to tell y'all from the kid's perspective of who benefited when, by no like statistical reasoning, should my mom have not also been, and her siblings have also not been, or struggled with alcoholism, and she did a lot of work, and she could have easily, and she didn't. And I'm not trying to say if you've had an alcoholic parent that you have to forgive them and help them. I'm not saying that. I was just trying to explain that I truly am in a privileged position because my mom did a lot of hard work and I benefited from it because I did not grow up with my mom being an alcoholic. So I know that's not fair, and it's not fair that my mom had to grow up in that home space. But I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, like, I see the sacrifice that she did to try to get healthy in terms of going to therapy and working on herself so that she could try to stop things that she learned or how she had been treated growing up and by her parents all the way up until she had to go basically bring them to Texas to keep them alive. It doesn't make any sense that she was able to do that. I'm not saying y'all have to do that with your parents. I'm not saying this right.
Precious soul helped my dad change his life. When I was 15, me and my dad were driving in the car to a Little League game. He was crying himself. I never saw him cry before or after that day. Basically, he told me that day, I'm going to try to go get sober. I said, what would be different? He goes, I'm going to give it one more try. That was the first time he ever said one more. And he went away and he did finally get sober. And when he got sober, I said, Dad, are you going to stay sober forever? He goes, I can't promise you that. But I can tell you I'm going to stay sober for one more day at a time, which lasted 35 years. Every time I wanted to quit this business, I didn't make a decision to not quit the rest of my life. I made a decision not to quit for one more day. One more day, just don't quit. One more day, hang on. So I said, babe, Someone helped my dad in the lowest moment of his life when he was thinking of taking his life. Some precious soul stepped up and said,
"You're a good mom, Tanya. You're a really good mom." Alcoholism runs in my family. I am pretty sure my one niece has fetal alcohol syndrome. I have a mild alcohol intolerance, so I can't have more than one drink in a day.
I will help you. I will help you. And here's the thing, babe. Isn't that amazing? And that person didn't know it in that bar or wherever my dad was. They didn't know in that moment that man was going to have a son reach millions of people, be one of the most influential men in the world. They had no idea that one move, that one ripple changed millions of lives. And that's not the most miraculous thing. The most miraculous thing is what qualified that person to help my dad. See, you come in here with stuff. You don't know about my divorce, man. Hey, you don't know about how broke I've been or am. You don't know I've been average all my damn life. And what you think is those frailties of yours disqualify you from being successful now. But the truth is, those are the very things qualifying you to help somebody. Here's why. You are most qualified and equipped to help the person you used to be. You ought to write that down. So if you used to not have answers financially and now you do, you are qualified to help people who don't have those answers. If you used to struggle with self-confidence or hope or belief, you are now most qualified to help people who need that don't have it. This person's qualifications were real simple. They were a drug addict themselves.
I'm sorry, Tori.
They were an alcoholic. And those very times they were driving drunk or stealing from their family or lying to people, little did they know God was qualifying them to help Ed Mylett, my dad. The very things that we think disqualify us are actually what qualify us to help people. See, if you...
This is twisty to listen to because trauma shouldn't happen. I don't know how to... I wish I was like a psychologist or a therapist or something to explain this. It's just like my whole soul is like bristling at what he's saying.
Really want to... Yeah, I got a guy up here there, real impressive guy. You want to impress people, show them how perfect you are. You want to connect with people, show them your imperfections. I used to not have hope either, brother. I used to not believe in myself either. I used to have low self-confidence. I used to have none of these answers financially, and now I got them. That qualifies you to help. That qualifies you to change someone's life, to do something great with your life. God does not call the qualified, he qualifies the called. You've been
prosperity gospel. Oh my God. No thanks.
Called, but it's the fact that you're in here. So, yeah, we're having a moment, aren't we? This ain't what you thought. I'm talking to you. When I'm done here today, I'll be very tired because I'm not talking to the crowd. I'm talking to every individual in here. I want you to feel this. You were born to do something awesome with your life, and you're immensely qualified to do so. So stop this crap about I can't, or I'm not sure, or you don't know. Those are the things that you are most qualified and equipped to help the person you used to be.
Agree,
which is why you must keep growing. Which is why in a year, if you see me speak again, you won't hear me say this again. Because I will have grown, because then I'm qualified to help people like me now. I'm qualified to help those of you in the room that are worth 20, 30, 40 million bucks, because I used to be you. I also used to be the person in this room who borrowed money to get to the event. I actually can help the person
Jesse Leah said this too,
who snuck into the damn event, because I've done that before. Right? So, but I got to keep growing. Why do world leaders want me? Because I used to be like them. But if you keep growing, there's another version. Everything in your life.
He has been gone 21 years this year and would have been 40 years sober this year. He was such a good man. He is insinuating that everyone's life is not great already. Yep. You're a couple days from 2 years. Y'all, if you are sober, congratulations. That's an incredible feat.
Life is happening for you and not to you based on what I just described. I don't know if I was the first person to say that. There's a big argument about who it was. Doesn't matter, it's true. So you fast forward from that little dude at the front door, not to brag, but I just want you to know it's possible. I've built a bunch of different businesses. I've recruited tons of people. I don't know, I've got to be one of the highest, if not the highest paid person in the history of the insurance business. One of them, for sure. I've built tech businesses, chocolate businesses, food businesses, you name it. Fitness businesses. And I'm going to tell you how I did it in a minute. You're qualified to do it. If a dude like me with low intellect, and I don't mean this to minimize me, I'm not stupid, I'm just not particularly bright. I wasn't a great student. I'm not, one of the other guys just thought you were any taller. What about all these thought you'd be's, right? Like, I bring what I got. But what I got is I care. What I got is experience. What I got is a heart to serve. What I got is I want to make a difference.
There are so many people in multi-level marketing, and I'm not trying to cry. I'm not trying to manipulate you. So I want to always, I say qualify. I want to make sure I evenly spread out. I understand I'm emotional. There's so many good people in multi-level marketing. And they're going to connect with what he's saying. And it's going to convince them to stay in longer. Or to jump in. Even though we can break down his manipulation, they're going to connect with what he's saying. And it's even twistier because he has paired his dad's journey with sobriety, with being in a business and just getting through one more day. And they're incomparable.
My dad got sober, he got me a job. I was unemployed, I had played college baseball, I got my degree, I was living at my mom and dad's house. My dad came back from the first AA meeting, said, I got you a job tomorrow. Turns out, guys, it was at an orphanage. McKinley Home for Boys in San Dimas, California. I walked in, all my boys were 8, 9, and 10 years old. Their parents were dead, incarcerated, or had molested them.
Oh my God.
I didn't have kids of my own. I'm not a psychologist. I was not qualified to be there. Wait a minute, maybe I was. See, I know what it's like to grow up with dysfunction, don't I? Maybe I can help these little boys that I used to be. Maybe I can help them. And it changed my life. You know all my boys wanted? Each of these precious little boys? Let me tell you what they wanted. You should write this down in order. They wanted somebody to love them. They wanted somebody to care about them. Let me give you a big one if you're a leader. Believe in them. If I asked you who's ever believed in you in your life.
That's so great.
That looked at you a certain way.
That's amazing.
You just knew they believed in you. You thought about it more than about 5 seconds, you'd start crying. It's your grandma, your grandfather, your mom, your dad, a coach, a pastor. I pray you've at least had one. If you haven't, I apply for the position. I believe in humans.
Oh, sweet. Yes, that's awesome. Thanks, Life and Vibe.
Just show them how to live better. It was while I worked there that I got recruited into financial services. I can tell you I never got into business to make money. I've never gotten into any businesses to make money, and I love making money. But I got into the business because I really found out something about adults, my clients and my recruits. Guess what they want? By the way, guess what Alex Rodriguez wants? Guess what Clayton Kershaw wants? Guess what Barack Obama wants? Guess what Donald Trump wants?
Oh, God.
Guess what everybody wants? Someone to love them, care about them, believe in them, and show them how to do something better. So when I recruit you or I'm across your kitchen table, the thing you're going to feel from me is I love you.
No thanks.
I care about you
no,
and your
thanks.
family. I believe that you can do this, and I have some things I can show you how to do better. It's all I've ever done in all my businesses. It's all I've ever done in anything I've got. Done my family. Done it in the life insurance business. Done it in the candy business. Done it in pig out chips with an outstanding foods business. Done it in a chicken business own right now. Done it in a fitness business. I love you. It has to be real. I love you. I care about you. Believe in you.
I don't know. I don't think so. Sorry, it's just hard to watch this. Heather's going live at 7:30. We're gonna finish this, and then we'll directly feed into her stream at 7:30.
I think I can show you how to do something better. That's led to hundreds of millions of dollars. I stand up here today, man, I could brag to you. I got 3 oceanfront houses in Laguna Beach. I belong to a club in the desert called the Madison Club. It's got to be the most exclusive golf club in the country. You got me, Ellen DeGeneres, Kardashians, Kris Jenner, John Elway, Tom Brady. You name it. I don't know, anybody. Sylvester Stallone, Adele. There's 150 of us, and I'm one of them. I got the best damn house in there compared to all of them. Phil Knight, that guy, he runs a company called Nike. Tim Cook runs a little joint called Apple. Jerry West used to run this little team called the Lakers. And then me, I sold life insurance and recruited people. And I got the best place of them all, right? Right?
Name dropping. He started and he made his first jump into making a crap ton of money with multi-level marketing. And now he's name dropping just like Jesse Lee Ward does about how rich he is, how many celebrities he knows, and how that validates the efficacy and the goodness of his job opportunity in multi-level marketing.
Right? You know why they all come to me for advice, or a lot of them do? Why I'm their guy? Because I'm around Mylett, man, I just get this feeling that he loves me. He cares about me.
You know how twisty this is? Hello, Nicole. I hope you had a great road trip. We're also doing something sneaky, so don't look at your subscriber count.
Believes in me, and I got this feeling this dude's got some of that special stuff to show me how to live better. So I live there. That place probably worth $40 million. I just bought an island. My own island, 100-acre island, is the best property in the United States. I'm developing that. I've had 6 jets, although none of them work right now, so I flew American Airlines out here. I've had every car you could imagine. I've taken care of all my family. Anything you see that I have on social media is completely paid for, free and clear. I don't have a mortgage or a debt at all. I get an American Express bill every month, right? So I'm completely, totally financially independent, totally debt-free. I owe no man nothing, which is what the Bible tells you to do. And I got there through all that stuff and one other thing. I'm a master.
This audio, I don't know why it keeps playing. Oh my God, we need that song for religious manipulation though. He makes me irrationally angry. Yep. Let me just check on refresh. 9:53. 47 more, and we'll do 2. We'll do 2 if we get to the end of the stream by 7:30. We'll do 2. If we get to 1,000 by midnight, we'll do 1.
Question asker. Not enough of you are still, it's old school, or not.
Oh my gosh, Nicole.
Asking enough questions of people. Do you know how many times in the Bible Jesus asked a question? 307. Do you know how many times he answered one? 3. Feel like he was a pretty good leader.
Dear God.
Feel like he built a pretty good movement. Whether you're a part of the movement or not isn't important to me. Just telling you, there's a couple people involved in his team. Right? 307 or 3. You got to ask more questions of people. This is influence.
Hey, if you enjoyed...
We didn't enjoy it. Who are you? Cody Askins? Is this a new dude? Okay.
Are you an insurance agent or agent?
Oh my gosh, this boot camp is for insurance. Is this a guy in WFG? 8%nation.com. Interesting. All right. Okay. We've got 15 minutes to kill. Okay, WFG. Ed Mylett. All right. Whoa, old. Oh, this is old. Establishing versus movement. Oh my God, this is old. Oh, look, Isabella. Oh, that's Young Living. Never mind. I thought it was Ed Mylett. I'm not in my incognito mode. How old is this? This is 16 minutes. For those of you who don't know Ed Mylett, you're in for a big treat. Okay. WFG Dream Team, let's go. An epic trip to San Francisco. You know, I think that maybe Ed Mylett is probably pulling in more money than Jessie Lee Ward, but I mean, maybe she has an island she hasn't told us about either. Top the Transamerica Pyramid. Featuring hockey legend Brett Hull. And WFG chairman Ed Mylett.
So we see you today. I mean, you're this, you're Ed Mylett.
I'm an old man now. I'm an old man.
Mr. Maxo.
Mr. Old, yeah.
But take us back to when you first started with Primerica.
Okay.
Just how bad were you? I mean. How
bad was I at the business?
Yeah. We don't have to talk about that. But it's just, we hear you at tapes.
Yeah.
I mean, you were 20.
Yeah, I was so how bad was I? I was really bad in the beginning. In fact, Jeff and I were just talking too. Most of my business was up here. So, like the quick version of when I started with Primerica is I started out, and I was in college actually. I got recruited, and I thought I was going to do really well.
I'm putting it up here.
And I recruited some dudes. They all quit. Then I kind of quit. I quit the business. And so I went back to college. I had intended to go back to college anyways, but so I went back to college here in Stockton. Y'all are from Canada, so you don't know this, but literally right down the freeway is a place called Stockton. It's the hood, and that's where I went to college at the University of the Pacific. And so I'm real familiar with this area. I had offices up here in WMA and Primerica and WFG. But long story short, I quit. And my upline in that company, this is a terrific story. I didn't know this, but he was my best friend's dad growing up. His name's Steve Adams. You should hear this story because it'll talk to you about resiliency. So Steve was my best friend's dad, and his son ended up being the best man in my wedding. Long and the short of it is, every single month, I got a handwritten letter on letterhead from him saying, Eddie, here's an article that you should read. Things are going great. You're going to be the greatest of all time in the business. Can't wait till you graduate. This is what you're going to do with your life. You're going to be a better speaker than Art Williams. And he'd write me the letter. Next month, sure enough, you're in college and playing baseball. And next month, letter from Steve. Just want to remind you were born to do this. Don't get a job when you get out of college. Next month, another letter for Steve. Wow. So for 2 years, I would get a letter every month from this man, handwritten. What I didn't know was that he was pouring through his 401k, which is his retirement plan. He had one recruit in the entire time he had been in the business before me and after me. Okay, pouring through his savings, wife telling him to go back and get a job. He was a manager of a JCPenney store. So he was making about 80 grand a year, quit that to do the business, depleting his savings, struggling, going broke, writing 1 or 2 sales a month, recruiting nobody, and selling me the dream every single month. Then I came back after college, and I started in the business again, and I started to quit again. I quit a second time, right? Because just things weren't working out, and I was young. There was a big event like this one, but much more crowded. And I was literally back at my dad's house, and I got a knock on my door on a Thursday, and it was Steve and Carol Adams. Like, they're like my parents, right? And he goes, let's go. And I go, where are we going? He goes, the event in the desert in La Quinta. You've spoken in La Quinta. Yeah. And I said, I'm not going to the event. I didn't even buy a ticket, right? And he goes, I got you a ticket. Let's go. Go upstairs and pack a bag. No joke. I went upstairs. 20 minutes later, came down with a bag, and I got in the back of their Saab, and we drove 2 hours out to the desert to go to this event. The whole time, this man's telling me, you're going to be the greatest of all time at this, Eddie. I'm telling you, you were born to do this. There's something about you. I know it. He used to tell me I was anointed. He goes, you have an anointing. You're going to do something special. You're going to be the biggest ever at this.
If you don't know, being anointed is more of a religious term. I guess maybe there's historical stuff for that, but
Meanwhile, I still don't know this. This man's going broke. His wife's trying to talk him out of the business, and he's selling me the dream, right? We get to La Quinta, we check into the resort, and he goes, hang on, I'm sitting over in the lobby. 90 minutes later, he finally comes back. 90 minutes later. And he goes, we got your room, him and Carol. And I said, he says, so get dressed up, we'll see you at the thing tonight. And I said, okay, Steve, where are you guys? And he goes, Carol and I are going to stay. I get emotional, man. He goes, Carol and I are just going to stay somewhere else. And what I didn't know was that when he tried to check into the hotel, his credit card didn't work. So they were spending 90 minutes to get an extension on his credit card. And they got me a room. And he and his wife slept in their car for 2 days at the event. And I did not know that until about 10 years later. And at that event is when my life changed. At that event, I didn't know that happened, but at that event is when I decided, I just made a decision. I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do. And so I started like that. I started by quitting a couple times, and I had someone believe. I get emotional today for some reason.
Oh my God. Do not go through your savings to stay in a multi-level marketing company, please. Oh my God. Oh, interesting. I'll take a look, Sam.
So none of this happens. Frankly, Transamerica probably doesn't own our company if he doesn't get me that room at the event, if he doesn't write me those letters. You think of the magnitude, right? Like, not only would you not be in this building, this particular company probably wouldn't have wanted to buy this had my hierarchy and me not been in it, right? And it's crazy, right? And that's the ripple effects of decisions when you're struggling are unreal. But he changed my life by believing in me. One person's belief in just a kid. I was just a kid.
When did you really start to take off? I mean, did you build anything in the previous company?
Yeah, I did. So in the previous company, I was the youngest, what they call NSD. CEO. So that's like a CEO in the history of that company still to this day.
How old were you?
22. When there, it's hard. There it's not. You don't go on runs or anything like that. They're like, you just earn your promotion, right? So, but yeah, I did good. Here's what I was pretty good at. Let me tell you what I struggled at. I was okay. I could write business. I learned how to close. I went to Tom Hopkins seminars. I believed in the product. I could write business and close. I could not figure out recruiting. And when I could get recruits, I couldn't figure out how to keep them. I couldn't figure out how to build a team. And I just struggled with that for years in the business. I mean, like, having even 15 people I couldn't do, you know, for like year after year. And then when I would get people, they wouldn't get developed. And
I what was he in? I don't remember what he was in. Was it New Skin? It couldn't have been New Skin. I don't remember what it was in. The previous company who shall not be named. Yeah, I'll find out.
I just struggled at developing people. I was not good at keeping or developing people in my business. So I've always made money. Like when you hear the stories of when I went broke, that's mainly when I left that company. Like I've always made money. I've always paid my bills here. I've always produced. People ask my wife all the time, well, what did you do when he was struggling? And she's like, that didn't really happen. You know, I always made sure we had food on the table. There's no reason for anybody in our company to be struggling financially when you have a pen. There's no reason whatsoever not to be able to write business. You're just lazy. Yep.
If you're struggling in WFG, you're just lazy. Tell us more, dude.
Flat out don't work hard. You work in spurts. You don't work consistently. You don't make phone calls every day. You don't make approaches and contacts regularly. Because you don't do that, you may have intermittent production issues. But if you just work at the business consistently, you'll make money here. That's the funny thing is people always worry, am I going to make money? Absolutely, you make money. The question is whether you build a team. The question is whether or not you can build leaders. That's a different situation. If you're back to the base thing of whether I can make money here, you just don't trust yourself yet to work hard.
That makes sense. Primerica. Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. I wasn't paying attention.
Work hard, you'll make money. Our products are too good. Millions of people own our products, right? So it's not like people don't want them. You need to be able to sell our products to people. So anyway, I drove up to Thawley's house. I went all the way out to Lodi to his house. I lived in Stockton. I drove out there to recruit him. And I went there for that. I got out of my car. I had a Porsche.
That's right.
I got out of my car, and he just goes, that's a stupid car. Right? And I got a full suit on, like Ferragamo shoes. He's got like tracks from Kmart on, tennis shoes. And that's the really weirdest thing, I'll tell you real quick. So I get out of my
I like how he is making fun of people for what they are wearing, and I just don't even... Whatever. It's just... I don't know what to say.
I'm there to recruit him. I got my briefcase. He's in sweats and his Nike hat. And we're in his front yard. He had this big vineyard, if you've ever been there. We had the car. He goes, that's a stupid car. And then we didn't talk for 20 minutes. And he had this gigantic fire hose he was watering his front yard because he was too cheap to pay somebody. And so he goes, grab the hose. And so I'm holding part of this hose, walking in the mud. And we just water his yard in like dead silence. Like for 20 minutes. I'm just holding this hose with this stranger whom I've never met before. We're just like watering his yard. And it's the weirdest thing, right? And then finally he goes, you want to talk about business? I'm like, that's what the I came here for, dude. I'm not here to water your grass. He's like, so let's take a walk. And so now my shoes are all wet, these really expensive shoes, and we walk his dirt vineyard, the whole vineyard, the perimeter of it. Right? But I got to tell you something. When we got to the corner, the first corner, so you walk about, it's probably about 200 yards down the corner. I'm going to get emotional again. It was like about 200 yards to the corner, and I just knew when I turned the corner, I'm like, I'm going to go into business with this guy, and he's going to be my mentor. And I'm probably going to know him the rest of my life. And he's just talking. And I just kind of knew. And it was really weird. I had zero intent of leaving that company. Zero intent. I was carving this dude up.
Wow.
Yeah. And I knew within about 200 yards. Now, he didn't figure that out for about, by the way, we spent 6 hours together. Funniest thing he did, too. He's so funny. So we meet, and in those days, you would get your checks mailed to your house. They weren't auto deposit. His check would come. It would be your statement. His check would be the size of this table, the statement of all the transactions that were made, with like hundreds of transactions per page. It came in a big 2 FedEx box, and he was so smart. When we got back to his office, he had his assistant come in and drop his check down on the desk. I was like, holy crap. Because my team made like 6 sales that day or something, right? His made like, with Swan one of those guys, like, I don't know what it was probably. There's probably like 4,000 transactions on there or something. I was like, holy crap. But the next day, he voice tells me, I'm driving to the airport. He's so funny, because you know what you do with a masculine male, right? You don't try to over-masculine him, because you won't win that, right? So the next morning, I get this beep. I'm checking my voice tells the next one, because then it goes beep. And his used to say, Rich Thawley. That was his little thing on there. And then it would go, Rich Thawley. And it would say beep. And he goes, hey, was that as good for you as it was for me? That's what he said to me. Huh, sweetheart? And he goes, if it was, I'm down to do it again. In this like really like sexy voice. I'm like, who is this dude? That's a true story, man. So that's how I ended up coming.
What was
over
it
here.
about him that?
I thought that he believed. I thought exactly what it was, because he was engaged. I wanted his family. I was getting ready to get married. Christiane and I were getting married in 3 months. I wanted his family, but here's what I got out of him. I really, really, really believed that he would care about me and believe in me. Like sincerely put me in front of him, that he would care and believe in me. And I'm telling you, I really, honestly, I get this whole talk you've heard where I actually think that's what a great leader does. That's why I think women are better leaders than men. I don't say that to be patronizing or anything like that either. I just do believe that. Women are naturally, in a modern business world, great leaders are people who love, care, believe, and help people.
Are we in a twilight zone? Okay. It's 7:28. We can finish. We got to speed it up a little bit, okay? We're going to speed it up so that we can get to Heather's stream on time. Okay, hold on. We're going to go to 1.2. Okay.
And Thawley, I went, this guy's going to love me, he's going to care about me, he's going to believe in me, and I'm pretty sure he can help me. And I sensed it overwhelmingly. Wow. And he was just a good man. Like, it was not about him, it was really about me, that whole conversation. And usually someone recruits you by kind of pitching themselves. He didn't do any of that. And I knew he didn't need me. Yeah. He was already very wealthy then.
When you see someone that you can identify as a leader in your bake shop, what does pour into them mean for you, and what do you expect in return?
Okay, cool. Pour into them means, like, it's funny how like people never say what they really think, right? So pour into them means that I would be, first thing is I'd pull them in alone and say, let me tell you why I brought you in here, okay? And all we talk about is that day. So the reason I brought you in here is this. Let me tell you what I see in you. There's an interview I have coming out tomorrow with Tim Story, who spoke at the 10X conference. He's going to be our guest speaker at our convention.
Nice.
And we're about 5 minutes into our interview with him, and I said, can we stop? Can I just tell you what I see in you? Right? And he goes, yeah, you guys have seen Mike, you've seen the clip, huh? Mike was there. Mike and Nico were there. And I go, can I tell you what I see in you? What did happen when I told him, Mike? What did he start doing? He started crying. Right? I literally just told him, let me tell you what I see in. This man's very successful. He's Oprah Winfrey's coach. Right? I said, let me tell you what I see in you, man. And I just told him for a minute, whoop, crying. And he couldn't stop crying for a while. Because people never have someone look right at them and be sincere about the exact things, not like you're great. I told him exactly why he was great. He's got this elegance and grace about him that's magnificent. Reminds me of Sidney Poitier. And then he literally said that in the next sentence, which was crazy. So I would pull him in and tell him what I see in him, what I believe in him. That's the only purpose of me. Not also how's the kids, not how's your production, just solely that one thing. And then I am super repetitious with it. Like when we first met, I was better at that with him than I am now.
I mean, I don't know if it's a true love bomb, because like I do the same thing when I have people on my channel. Like I like what let me refresh this. 45 more. Maybe we can make it by midnight. We're gonna redirect to Heather's stream. Okay.
but like super repetitious with telling them what their giftedness is over and over and over again. I don't ask them for anything back. So you ask me for what I want back. There's nothing I want back. I just want to focus on them and their world, their space all the time. And then I link what I tell them about them, which I'm going to tell all the time, to, this is important, to what I want them to do. And then I get at them from every angle. So the other thing I do is then I'll tell Holbrook, will you let them know that what I said about them? And Holbrook will find them and go, yeah, I was talking to Mylett. Let me tell you what he said about you, right? And then I'll do it publicly when they're not there. So that
Eric Worre does the same thing. They did this to Aaron. Brian Underwood did the same thing to Aaron via Jesse Lee. Go watch Aaron's videos.
Gets back to him. I just get him from every single angle. Then I'd call Folly and go, you do me a favor? Will you text this guy and just tell him that blah, 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 and that I was talking about him and that I think this and that he could do that? I get all the leverage in the world.
Oh, it's a love bomb. I was wrong, Rebecca. You were right. I was wrong. This is twisty. This is manipulative. I don't even know what to say.
World I possibly can on somebody. I don't just use me. I use everyone around them. And then,
okay, Casey,
if they're married, I'll always call their
check
spouse.
out
when
Heather
they're not
C.
there. I'm really good at that. I'll call her because Schubert did it with me.
Yes,
I'll call
you're
their
right.
spouse and just talk to their spouse about them. And then when they get home, they tell them. So every angle I hit them on, and their identity is just altered. You can't have me tell you one-on-one, me tell you repetitiously, me tell your peers, me speak about you publicly, and me tell your spouse. And if you have kids, tell your kids. Now here's the big.
Oh my God, manipulation station.
If you really want to get someone to SMD and it's like a slam dunk and they have any work ethic in them at all, you write a handwritten note to their wife and children or their husband and children about what you think about them and what they're about to accomplish, and you don't tell them and you mail it to their home. So I used to do this all the time. Wow. So it would end up in their home and they'd get home from a bad day at the BPM and they'd go, you can believe this letter we just got from Ed Mylett about you. And the kids have read it and it's on the refrigerator and Daddy, he said this, and if you do that, we're gonna go here. And it would just change your family. And I'll just tell you, there have been people who've quit
Aaron! We're about to raid Heather. You have to watch this video, y'all. Aaron, you have to watch this video. You don't have to watch it through me. Here's the link for it, Aaron. You gotta watch it.
WFG that I'll run into in random places, and they not only have that letter I wrote, they have it with them when I meet them. It blows my wife away. I was telling Jeff this. I was having dinner this Saturday night at a restaurant in Laguna Beach with my wife. I'd been gone for a while. And there were people that knew me from social media that were coming up to me. And finally, this woman kept staring at me and it was bothering my wife. And she finally just came up to the table. Her husband had since passed away a few years ago. And they'd been in my business and quit many, many years ago. She had in her purse the letter that I wrote him to her and her kids. And he didn't make it. But they kept the letter that I wrote. I wrote it in hand about him to his children. And they kept it. And so you can't help but not all. And by the way, he left WFG and went on to be a very successful contractor in the construction business. And I think part of that was that I sowed this belief into him. So those are I hit him from every angle. Because I really love doing that. Like Max's golf tournament. Give you last thing. My son's golf tournament yesterday. There are some people that he really, really admires. So I asked Cam Agnew, who Max has played golf with. You guys know Cam?
Yeah.
I asked Agnew if he'd message Max.
No way.
Yeah, and he did. And I asked Joe DePaula if he would message Max. And so he got messages from both those guys. Just tell him how good he was, because Cam's a good golfer.
Yeah.
So when Cam tells you you're a good player, it means a lot to Max. And so I just wanted Cam to remind him. By the way, Cam's done that without me asking him to as well.
Wow.
That's the kind of guy Cam is. But so I get leverage on people outside of me, but I have to be the catalyst to get them even thinking about themselves. And then everybody else hits them. And just alter them.
If you were unconvinced that Ed Mylett is twistier than we thought, that video says so much. We are late to Heather's stream. We're 4 minutes late. If you can, I'm going to link, we're going to feed directly into her stream, okay? This is Nicole's. She's 45 away from 1,000. Okay? And then Heather, she's 45 away from 1,000. If we hit it by midnight, we will do a giveaway, okay? Thank you for joining. Sorry I can't do a wrap-up. I'm going to go hop into Heather's chat and support her. If y'all do not mind, stay in the stream and go like Heather. Don't love bomber, but it is so fun, when you're growing your channel and getting new faces. She's been working really hard for a long time at YouTube, and she's a really good anti-MLM creator. So, yes, for Nicole as well, but we're going to raid Heather right now because she's live. So thanks for joining me. Aaron, I'll probably text you. I will keep my eye on this sub count until midnight. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.